Brand new banger.
What is your hatred for John Cena?
Yo, when Hulk Hogan takes a rock bottom better than you, there's a problem. There's a problem. My man. All right, so give me the camera.
One rock bottom.
Yo, no, it's more than that. Show, give me the camera. I got the fucking camera. Kenny, I'm gonna have to do it for you. I'm gonna give you the whole spiel. He came out as a prototype. Whatever. You know, he slaps Kurt Angle. Ruthless aggression. I'm not into that. Whatever. He comes out as a rapper. I'm like, okay, all right, I can dig it. You know, he's from Boston, so that's a strike. You know, us New Yorkers, we don't fuck with Boston too much, but you know what? I'll look over that. He's doing his thing. Something original. Some I could, you know, there's something different. It's entertaining. Comes around, and my man has a choice between The Big Show, Kane, or Shawn Michaels. And he gives the most pussiest promo I've ever heard in my life. I will never forgive this. And he's on some, well, you know, I don't want to fight The Big Show because, you know, he's a huge guy. And, you know, you got the Big Red Machine who wants to fight him. And Shawn Michaels is a legend. Fuck that, bro. You already beat all these motherfuckers already.
Her return on SmackDown.
Okay.
So I definitely read some rumors about that.
Because for whatever reason, and I don't know Cody's review, turn around and go back, and people are gonna be, you destroyed thrones, and you go back? We have been doing this shit for ages, and he still doesn't know how to take it right. Trust me. That's it. I got you. My man, he collapsed with the kick.
That's what I'm saying. That's the way he didn't collapse during the sun. It was the kick.
And he's not even in his fucking chair when he gets in this fucking thing. He's not even in his fucking chair.
Yeah, but
there he goes.
Oh!
There he goes.
Both matches without the wrestlers were entertaining.
And on that note, everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood.
Stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit, right?
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Thursday night. You know what that means. It's Wrestling with Knuckleheads. We in the building. We live and we in living color. You know how that goes. What's going on, everybody? This week, figure we do something different. We gonna predict when, you know, the people come. We gonna predict NXT Halloween Havoc. We don't normally do NXT predictions, but I figure there ain't much to talk about when it comes to wrestling other than saying the same shit over and over again. Might as well, you know, go into the NXT era. Let's see. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 matches. There's 4 matches. Hold up. Let me look up the card. I went to WWE.com. Halloween Havoc 2025 card. Get a call for Halloween Havoc. Let's see. There's NXT Championship match, NXT Women's Championship match, North American Championship match, the Tag Team Broken Rules Championship. What? Okay. And then the NXT the Women's North American Championship, and then Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. Why were they only showing 4 in the? What up, Mr. Loki? You know we hungry out here. Why were they only showing 4? That's why I don't understand. They showing 4 matches on the website, but there's 6. They're missing the tag team match and both tag team matches, Javon Evans and the Hardy Boys. That's all right though. We got the card. So like I said, we're gonna probably do some predictions for that shit. We also gonna talk. Mr. Loki, did you watch Raw? Did you see that Jey Uso won the Battle Royal? Now he's wrestling CM Punk at Saturday Night Main Event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Did you see that? I'm pretty sure you was here when we did it. You know, when we was watching Raw together. All right. And I'm asking because somebody brought up the point that CM Punk, WWE, same old, yeah, same old. So somebody brought up the point that CM Punk beat Jey Uso for the number one contendership for the World Championship the week before. Then Jey Uso wins a Battle Royal just to fight CM Punk. And then there's a lot of speculation going around that Jey Uso is going to be the new leader of the division. And I don't know how I feel about that completely. But I don't like it. I don't like it. I think this would have been the perfect opportunity to have CM Punk versus LA Knight for that world title. Because you could have had finally given LA Knight a chance without any bullshit. He could have won the Battle Royal because he always seems like a bridesmaid, never the bride. Right? He always seems like the guy that's in the match. Everybody wants to win, but he don't win. And you already kind of fucked up Jey Uso with all the shit that you put him through when he was the champion already. So now you're turning him into a heel. Now what? You're going to give us a fuck finish, or is he going to get help from the Bronze? Even though the Bronze really didn't do nothing to CM Punk. They've been beating up Jey Uso this whole time. Which I could see CM Punk being the leader of the Bronze because he is best friends with Paul Heyman. But I don't know. I don't know where this is going. A lot of people like to make that estimation about where this shit is going and who should lead them. And I think the Bronze should stay a tag team. Let them dominate. Let them do their thing while they can. They don't need a third member. And if they do get a third member, they're not going to fit in with them. It's going to change the culture that they have. Because if you see it, it's like Braun Breaker seems like he's the new big guy. He's the new guy. The next big thing, right? He's the top dog. And Bronson Reed just seems like a badass mother who don't take no shit from nobody. And to have them as bodyguards, that's cool. But now that they're on their own and they're doing their own shit, these seem like two unstoppable forces. You're going to have to put somebody else who's a badass motherfucker in there with them. And unless you're going to put like Gunther or Obafemi in there, I don't really see nobody meshing with them. Also, if you put somebody like CM Punk in there, whatever rise they got is going to fall. If they team up with CM Punk, Braun Breaker's not going to be the next contender for that world title. Bronson Reed ain't gonna be in the next contender for the world title. They're gonna go back to being lackeys. You keep them by themselves, you could have Bronson Reed or Braun Breaker versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship, or Braun Breaker versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. And at least it'd be kind of interesting because now we got new guys. coming in here, wrestling for the titles, and we're not seeing the same old shit. But we're getting the same old shit on Mondays anyway. And it just so happens that the women are holding it together. The match with Stephanie and Roxanne was dope, but then Nikki Bella came out. Now we got the Judgment Day versus Nikki Bella and Stephanie. And I don't know about you, but I don't think Stephanie needs somebody to be with her to get her over. She's already over. Why are they putting her with Nikki Bella? Are they trying to get Nikki Bella to attach onto the heat that Stephanie McCoy got? Is that what it is? They're trying to do that whole, well, put her with the hottest person there. You know, maybe she'll get some steam with her. Because I like seeing Stephanie McCoy do her own thing. She's her own woman. Let her be her own person. Whoop, whoop. What's going on? Juggalo? What's going on, bro? Oh, what's up? Welcome. You know what I'm saying? I like seeing Stephanie McCoy do her own thing, challenge people who she wants, and not be scared of nobody. Step up to challenges, make challenges, all that stuff. She's a fresh face in the women's division. She's a world champion. She can put on new matches with people, put on good matches with people. Do we need Nikki Bella with her? Shit. At this point, you should have put Nikki Bella with fucking Lyra Valkyria. Fucking, I don't want to say Bailey because I like Bailey by herself also, but you could have put her with somebody over there. Something like that. Put her, chilling, man. Put her with someone to fight for a tag team, maybe against Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. I don't know. I don't know why she need to be on Stephanie's back, you know? What does she need to be there for with Stephanie? Let Stephanie rise by herself. Jey Uso with his brother. I don't know. I'm jumping back and forth, but Jey Uso getting a title shot now kind of fucking feels like we missed that. We missed the wagon. With as many times as they change this man's gimmick or they change this man's trajectory, they put him in matches where he loses. Then he wins the title, and then they make it seem like he doesn't have the gas to wrestle. And then he doesn't believe in himself. And now he wants to be this. And it's like, yo, bro, why are we seeing a fucking veteran? Because he's been in this fucking, he's been in the WWE for what, 20 years? Maybe not, like 15 years or something like that. And now all of a sudden he don't believe in himself when he's at the top of his game. When he just came from being the right-hand man of the fucking, the tribal chief. And he wasn't afraid to fight the tribal chief. Now all of a sudden he's afraid to fight Gunther. And he doesn't want, he's helping everybody and their mother. He don't help nobody. Yo, I was a Jey fan when he was with the Usos in the beginning. I was a big fan of the Usos day one. Day one-ish. Right? Then when they went into the bloodline, I was a bigger fan of Jey because Jimmy got hurt. They let Jey do his thing. The match that he had in the Hell in a Cell I Quit match with Roman was dope. I saw it there. I saw, what the star that he was in with that. Then he started doing the Let Me Get Him and be the right-hand man of the tribal chief with the bloodline. All that stuff was beautiful. He became his own person. Beautiful. Then they threw him in with Cody Rhodes. And it's like, all right, well, they cooled him off a little bit. And he lost how many matches for the Intercontinental title? That fucked him up. He wins the Intercontinental Championship and then loses it almost immediately. That, to me, that messes up his momentum also. And then the way he wins the title at WrestleMania with that fast-ass tap, it's like, yo, you're sabotaging this man. You're sabotaging this man. I've never seen someone be pushed to mediocrity so damn fast. It's almost like they say, yo, they picked you, we're gonna go with you, but you're not the guy. It's gonna be just because. Like, this is the most lackluster fucking run that we've seen in a while. And it's not just him. It's also they're doing the same shit to LA Knight. The difference between LA Knight and Jey Uso is that LA Knight is over, but he wasn't as over as Jey Uso was. He ain't fuck was I saying? Yeah, he ain't eating like Jay is. But he's still somebody that they wanted to see him win the Money in the Bank. They wanted to see him win the Rumble. They wanted to see him win the 4-way dance. They wanted to see him win something. They gave him the United States Championship, and that was another one. He wins the United States Championship, and they do nothing with him. He has the same match over and over again with Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. It was almost like those three were in a fucking cycle together every week on SmackDown with that bullshit. Then it wasn't fun. Then Shinsuke Nakamura came back. He lost the title too early to Shinsuke. And you saw he was mad. Now he's not, he's in the last match of the night picture, but they're still doing this whole, we're going to fuck finish almost every match he's in. You know, you're kind of losing me, at least, with these bullshit victories and losses, and we're not going to end it here type circumstance. Is that the word I'm looking for? Well, fuck it. That's the word you got. All right. You know what I'm saying? So it's really taking me out of those characters and a lot of the wrestling. Like, I seen a post. I don't know how true it is, but I'm pretty sure it's true. JD McDonough and Finn Balor were the tag team champions for like 112 days. And they only defended the title once, and that defense was a loss to AJ Styles and Dragon. And as much as I like to see AJ Styles with a title, why did him and Dragon Lee, a brand new team that just started fucking teaming together 2 weeks ago, all of a sudden the tag team champion? You know, when you have a brand new team that that's not supposed to know how to mesh well with each other, and they're winning the tag team titles cleanly, like on their third time together, that makes it seem like the tag team division is weak. And the tag team division is not supposed to be weak. It's supposed to be its own entity. Back in the day, in the 90s, the 80s, 90s, you had Demolition and Legion of Doom, Nasty Boys, so forth and so, all et cetera, right? They were a different category of wrestling. It was a different entity. So when you had people who put themselves together, like the Macho Man and the Ultimate Warrior, when they wrestled the Nasty Boys, this was a big adjustment for the Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man, because one, they had to learn how to be a tag team, because now you're not out there by yourself and you're essentially wrestling 2-on-1 if you don't do it right. Two, the Nasty Boys know how to cut off the ring, so it would be a handicap match. This is a different game here with the constant tagging in and out. You get confused on the different styles between the Nasty Boys, the tag team maneuvers, the way they gel with each other. You can't catch your timing with one person before another person hits you. You can't make that timing up with somebody you just got together with. And they used to show that a lot. They used to show, the Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man are holding together because individually they're good wrestlers and they're keeping themselves in the ring. But then you see the friction of somebody's tagging in when the other guy doesn't want him to tag in, or he doesn't realize that he could tag in. And now they're arguing with each other, and the other tag team takes advantage of that. Or just the fact that we should, like, if you're going to do tag team moves, sometimes it's off a little because you don't have years behind it. JD McDonough and Finn Balor trained together. They've been tag team champions before, multiple times. This is the first time they defend their title for how long, and now they lose it? And it's not even like they lose it because they haven't wrestled in a while. They lost, they kind of fucking became complacent. They just fucking lost it because AJ Styles and Dragon Lee were better. A brand new tag team, never tag team before. It was a better tag team than the tag team champions. Like, what? I don't know where they're going with it. I just know sometimes that shit just takes me out of it. It takes me out of the fantasy of it all. You know, I don't mind who wins or who loses, but I mind how you get it done. It's like you watch a movie. There you go, the Fantastic Four. You watch the Fantastic Four and you're like, how the hell is Sue Storm strong enough to push Galactus into a wormhole? But you ain't worried about how the hell is AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, two people with two completely different backgrounds. They don't match, like they ain't hang out, they ain't best friends, and they win the tag team titles out of nowhere. The same psychology you have for movies and TV shows and books and all the other shit you could have here. Everything has to be for a reason. You give us something that makes sense so we can go, oh shit, this is why this happened. You keep telling us Jey Uso is hurting himself by saving people. Yeah, we see that. He goes and tries to save people and then gets demolished every time he helps somebody. No one helps him. Cool. He's pissed about it. Roman Reigns comes and says something, but now Jay is like, oh, but you changing into Roman. Like, do you not see that y'all niggas getting your ass kicked every time you save somebody? Y'all didn't save people when you was here. Y'all wasn't the good guys when you was here. Even when you was just the Usos before the bloodline. Y'all wasn't out here, fucking coming saving people. Y'all barely helped Roman when he was by himself. Y'all was doing y'all thing. Now, I don't know who told y'all gotta be out here saving everybody. And then when you do go out there and try to save somebody, now they mad at you for it. It's like, what? Things need to make more sense. You keep doing what you do, it just got to make more sense. That's all I'm saying. Like I saw the promo between Ricky Saints and Trick Williams on Tuesday. And I saw a little bit of it where Trick Williams basically doing the old school, I'm at where I'm at, and I ain't need to do the indies because I'm a star. And you need to do the indies, and you just got here, and you mad that my accolades are already better than yours. And listen, as old as, that's a tale as old as time. But if you make it right, it's always going to feel fresh because Ricky Saints isn't the last person that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're different people. So they're in the same predicament, but they're different people. So we get something different out of it. And you see Ricky Saints is throwing himself into these promos with, you're going to fold just like your shirt. He's throwing in some quips there. He's getting his thing. I'm ready to see him on the main roster, doing those verbal jabs to people on the main roster. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see Trick Williams on the main roster also. The problem is I think I just see them on SmackDown because SmackDown is where the place where they go to have wrestlers go die. Everybody that has some kind of momentum goes to SmackDown and they lose it completely. Like Carmelo Hayes, the greatest shit I've ever seen him do was when he started hanging up people's jerseys. And he's like, I'm retiring your jersey by beating you for this in the NXT championship. Defending my title against you, I'm hanging up your jersey, brother. You ain't getting another shot. I thought that shit was fire. Where is that in the main roster? It didn't happen in the main roster because he did one thing. He poured a little drink out for his homies, and apparently people didn't like that. He never did that shit again. Now he's with The Miz. And there ain't nothing wrong with doing shit with The Miz, but there's something wrong when it ain't you. That ain't you. How did you become the man in NXT so now you back to being a rookie and you have to learn from underneath somebody on the main roster? It's like, what was the point of NXT then? If you're not prepared for the main roster after NXT, then what was the point of NXT? We need to move Carmelo Hayes to Raw. Move Carmelo Hayes to Raw. I wouldn't mind having The Miz on Raw neither because I'm a fan of The Miz. I like The Miz. A lot of stuff he does, he makes work. He's just, let's move Carmelo Hayes to Raw. Let's get that Intercontinental title back flowing again. Let's get a division going. Like, I was telling this to DJ, I believe. What up, Big Food? That, you know, they treating that Intercontinental title like a joke. And, yo, not for nothing, I'm starting to think that Dominic Mysterio ain't never watched his father wrestle until he, you know, started wrestling in WWE. Because you ever see Rey Mysterio as a filthy animal in WCW? Hoo-dee-hoo! You know what I'm saying? My man had the horns. He had the overalls, the fatigue overalls, the haircut, you know, the style shit. You know, he was a LA gangster pretty much. Him and Conan. Not for nothing. If I was Dominic and I went to jail, I would have came out on some filthy animal shit. Why would you imitate Eddie Guerrero? I'm chilling, Big Fool. How you doing? Why would you imitate Eddie Guerrero? Now, I know you're doing that to get underneath his skin, like to get underneath Ray's skin. But in reality, why are you trying to wrestle like Eddie Guerrero and cheat and all that other shit like Eddie Guerrero instead of for being your own man? Now, you do carry the traits of your father. There's a lot of shit that I do that my father did. So when he's over here trying to do that hootie hoo shit, and you see like, oh, well, you wasn't raised that way, but you just trying to emulate that because now you a gangster and all that. It's one of those things like, okay, we get it. Yeah, you doing the Eddie Guerrero shit. What now? Oh, because the fans love Eddie. Everybody loves Eddie. And now you take his moves and now what? Because to me, if you can't do his shit, don't do his shit. And I'm not just talking about the Three Amigos and the Frog Splash. I'm talking about you ain't got the swagger to be Eddie Guerrero. You don't have the smoothness to cheat like that. You cheated the same way twice in a row, back to back. I've never seen it. Even when Eddie did the same, when got somebody disqualified with throwing the chair, he did it differently. Like, come on. Can we not think of shit? Like, I'm just going to keep putting the hammer in my boot? And then you're going to be Rusev too? Like, come on, man. At what point you going to kick Rusev in the nuts and he going to have a cup? Or did he not watch Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles? Because that was what was happening also. Shinsuke kept kicking AJ Styles in the nuts. We didn't like it when they did it. But, I mean, I forget it. Dominic is his favorite wrestler, apparently. Dominic is every wrestling fan's favorite wrestler all of a sudden. All of a sudden, he's your favorite fucking wrestler. Right, Show?
That's right. I'm the people's fucking favorite wrestler, and I'm here. I'm glad you told him.
Word. Now, like I was saying, I believe that it would have been cooler to see Dominic try to put together like an attitude the way his father was in the Filthy Animals, man. It's like I mentioned here before. If y'all didn't watch WCW back in the day, you missed out on Rey Mysterio being a bad guy. And Rey Mysterio being a bad guy was a fucking treasure. Because he was a thug, and I'm sitting here going, yo, it's something when Ray becomes a bad guy in WWE, he knows how to do it. He's not gonna be no pushover, and he never did it. Why not have fucking Dominic do it then? Rey Mysterio over here like, yo, we gonna be humping all night long. Shit like that. Why does Dominic still look like that fucking child that's just in the world, like the child that the adults claim, all right, he's with us. You know what I'm saying? You know that one kid that's like, he's way younger than the group. All right, if you an adult, you in your 30s, 40s, whatever, and you got that one 20-year-old, late 20, early 20-year-old that knows a little thing or two or whatever, he's cool with y'all, and he's in the group now, and it's like, all right, you can't fuck with him because he's with us. That's Dominic. He still feels like that. You know what I'm saying? And he's getting too big for his bridges. And Finn Balor's feeling a certain type of way. And Finn Balor's just an old nigga that knows how to play the game. But why wouldn't you expand on that? He can't be that still. He can't still be that same fucking scared nigga in the beginning that he is not. He should be one of those people that got a big ass head. You know what I'm saying? One of those people like, yo, if you want to fuck with me, you got to fuck with them, and then turn around and nobody behind him. Like, what happened to my crew? You know what I'm saying? Like, he should be the one that's talking so much shit that the crew has the backup, and the crew's like, nah, man, you're going to have to do this shit on your own. He's like, don't worry, I got this motherfucker. And then you realize he's in over his head. Instead of being so fucking scared, but then cheating all the time, doing the same cheat over and over again.
Word. You know who the fuck I am? I'm Rey Mysterio's son.
Word. And then people, yo, and the thing is, this is what I love. Oh, I do my homework. I study my opponent and all that. He's been doing the same fucking cheating. He's been doing the same shit every week. And you ain't ready for it. You studying the wrong subject, player. You doing the wrong thing. It's like a woman's cheating on you multiple times, and you over here making excuses like, nah, player, you want to be cheated on. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, you're gonna let her. Well, that's the way it is now. You just one cheated on motherfucker. You ain't gonna change nothing. Shit. But yeah, I would love to have Carmelo Hayes on Raw, and let's get this Intercontinental title thing going. Let's get that shit going. Let's get the division back on track. I need to have that title in the same headspace as the world and WWE title, the same way the United States Championship should be.
Can I give you a suggestion on that?
Yeah.
I would give the Intercontinental title to the one person that I know would do great with it and would build it up because he's done it before with a middle title. I would give the title to Rusev and let him build it up like he did with the TNT title. Well, TBS, was it the TBS or the T? I think it was the TBS.
No, TBS is the women's title. TNT
okay,
is the women's
TNT. Okay, I knew it wasn't the heavyweight.
Yeah.
But he turned that into his own heavy. He even had a run like, yo, I'm undefeated. But like he felt like the champion. But that's me, rookie thinking. I don't know if you guys would like that.
Listen, like I said before, I don't care who wins and who loses. I need the reasoning to be on point. I need like a movie. You know what I'm saying? I need this shit to make sense to me. So if you're going to have Rusev be the Intercontinental Champion and he's defending the title and he's ordained by God now and God gave him the title because he's his favorite, and then you start wrestling like you above people and like you got this higher power and all this other shit in you, beautiful. I get it. Now what that does is it makes the people who are going to fight for the title and challenge you for that championship step their game up. It has to make them step their game up to become a different wrestler than just some normal dude that's out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm kind of tired of the champions wrestling people that are better than them and then winning. It's like Sami Zayn is the United States champion. Well, not anymore, but Sami Zayn is the United States champion. He got an open tryout, and everybody he's wrestling is supposed to be better than him. Like, how is he the champion if everybody's better than him?
Word, that's impossible. Somebody step up and challenge him. I know I'm better than him. Take that title from him.
Yeah, you think the LA Dodgers sit here and go, well, I mean, the fucking the Baltimore Orioles are better the baseball team than us. No, we the champions. You know what I'm saying? Like, we the best.
Word, come get it.
Yeah. Shit. People were nervous to play Jordan. Jordan wasn't nervous to play people.
I heard he wasn't afraid of playing people at age 60. I heard he was still going into the gym. Like, yo, y'all suck. I'm playing with the second team.
Yeah. That ass. My man was on some, yo, fuck this. I don't like none of y'all niggas. But like you said, that was Jordan. That's what it was. Now I don't know what they're trying to go for. Everybody's an underdog. When everybody's a loser in this fucking in this business, except for Roman Reigns, then I'm looking at a bunch of losers. I don't want to watch a bunch of losers. I want to see the winner. I want to see the person I can fucking look at and try to live vicariously through them. That's why people loved Hogan, because he was the fucking God amongst men. He was somebody 6'8", 350 fucking pounds, body slamming a 500-pound man. No one could do that shit, but we're living through Hulk Hogan. We're living through the Ultimate Warrior, living through Sting and Undertaker and Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart and Owen Hart and all these fucking people, ravishing Rick Rude. People love him because of his fucking 8-pack. Like, there's a lot of things that these people are accomplishing that normal people can't do, and that's why we like them. I'm like DJ said it. I don't want to see people that can do the same shit I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I want to watch someone in a strongman competition bench press 115 pounds? It's like, yeah, I could do that. The fuck. I want to see somebody bench press 700 pounds because I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see feats of grandeur. I want to see some shit, some unbelievable shit. But then also, this is wrestling. I want to see the fight, because also we don't fight every day, but we want to see you persevere. And that's where we connect with you also. The perseverance and you not giving up and you beating your demons or whatever the case may be. Everyone connects with it something differently, but that's where a lot of people connect with wrestling. But nah, man, we got to make money out here. We gotta step away from everything that made this company great to make money. That's what's happening. Yeah, sure. I don't know if you wanted to say something. All right. Nah, I can't hear you. Yeah, you muted, I guess. All right, now we'll show everybody. See, the insight that this man has is impeccable. But yeah, I'm not trying to have everybody go back to the 90s and 80s when wrestling was actual wrestling. I just want people to be better. And there's no amount of 450 splashes you can do to make me say you're a good wrestler. Because everybody now jumps over the turnbuckle. You see that? Have y'all noticed now all of a sudden more and more? It used to be Montez Ford used to jump over the fucking corner, the turnbuckle and the ring post, jump over everybody, clear that shit and land on people. Now everybody's doing it. It's like, okay, cool, everybody's doing it. Yeah, but then after a while, that shit ain't spectacular no more. And then when you do it every match, the shit ain't spectacular no more either. Like, you think The Undertaker was fucking jumping over the top rope every single match, or he just did it in WrestleMania? You got to save some shit for us in the big shows and shit. Yeah, Stephanie McCoy did that spinal tap at Crown Jewel, and when she won the title, that was it. If I'm not mistaken, those are the only 2 matches. She had 3 matches, but she didn't do that. She didn't do that to Roxanne. She wrestled normal with Roxanne. You know?
All right, I'm back. My bad. I was talking to the boss.
Nah, it's all good. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? So I need better from people.
Is there anybody that you actually satisfied with? Like, I don't need better from this person. Can stay exactly the same.
Well, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, these people are veterans. You know what I'm saying? They're from that older class of wrestling. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, they need to pass that
yeah,
on.
like Roman, he changed his style up a lot, but it's just something. So Roman can wrestle, but certain people they don't have chemistry, like him and Bronson Reed. That street fight match was better than the normal match that they had before, but it was still like, all right, whatever. But when he wrestles someone like Jay or Cesaro or somebody that could push him a little, he steps up. You know? But you know, like Braun Breaker, he was doing pretty good in NXT because we're watching basically a reincarnation of his uncle. We're now getting that hard hitting, tough guy that the Steiners were. Where do you see that? Like we see that in Gunther and Dragunov and all, but that's all UK shit. That's their style. It's like hard hitting style over there. When you got an American hard hitting, that is different because that's almost like that whole tough guy shit. Back in the UK, we just hit each other hard because that's what we do. Here's Braun Breaker's like, I'm just a tough guy. I'm gonna fuck you up. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got somebody that's from the hood. You know, they act hard and they talk that way because that's how they brought up. That's just the way it is. That's everybody does that there. But then you got that one guy that is like Chuck Norris. He just walks in there and he's like, well, listen, I can break your fucking neck by looking at you. And got that confidence, like, all right, see, now this motherfucker is the one you need to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't raised on we got to be the toughest guy and scare everybody in the world. He was nah, man, I'm out here chilling, but I'll fuck you up. You know? That's me. I don't know about you. So what about you?
I was gonna tell you. For some reason, I feel like. Hold on.
Some reason
My bad. I ain't want the horn to hit. The horn was going off. I ain't want you to bust your ears. Yeah. I was gonna say I have a feeling that I know you asked me a question, so I gotta answer. You gotta ask me again because I forgot. But I want to say something to what you were saying. I don't feel people like that type of wrestling though. That brolic. Because I saw one of the best matches like that was, like you said, Dragunov. That's the style. It was Dragunov against, I don't want to call him Gunther because it wasn't Gunther. Walter. No, it was Walter. Yeah, it was in NXT. And it was a slobber knock. Chops and red chest. Dragunov had half a titty missing. I enjoyed it, but it seemed like the people didn't enjoy it because they never did it again. Dragunov defeated Walter. That should have been a match another match for WrestleMania. The only guy to defeat Walter when he had that streak, he should have came from NXT and try to, have one of those matches you were saying. But it seems like people don't like it because they never pushed it. They never did nothing with it.
That match was one of those, let's do the same shit we did in NXT UK. Because they had pretty much the same match in NXT UK. You know what I'm saying? So that when they did that match together, I think that was when Walter was going up to the main roster anyway. And it was just one of those, let's relive this match for the American fans. And, you go your way. But then again, it's like, yeah, the two matches were dope, but how many times can we see the same shit?
Shit, I mean, Gunther does it all the time. Well, nah, I like that about Gunther. Sometimes he can switch it up. It doesn't have to be all chops to the chest. He can make it look good.
He'll give you that one chop to let the fans fucking wake up with the kapow, but then, he's wrestling. But, dude, it's like we watched Tyson, even though majority of Tyson's fights didn't last long and it was knockouts, but the way he knocked people out was wonderful. Now imagine if every match was just, we're going to give him one hit, and if he knocks you out, you lose. If you don't knock you out, then we're just going to fight. And every fight, it's just that one hit knocks somebody out. Knocks somebody out. It's like at one point, it's like, all right, he's just gonna knock homeboy out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's if I'm watching the same shit over and over again, it like I said, it loses its special moment. That's why Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania was an amazing matchup, and then they did it again the next WrestleMania, but that was like a year later, and it was a completely different match. Even the reason for that match was different. The first match was like dark versus light, good versus evil, death versus life. The second match was career versus streak, and that's different motivation, and there's different different things that people do. You see the desperation in Shawn Michaels to keep his career, and the desperation for Undertaker to keep his streak going. You know what I'm saying? Like that, the psychological factors in that is what makes that shit dope. Like El Grande Americano putting the thing in his mask during the match. It's like, all right, well, you're just gonna go right into the camera's face and do it. At least back in the day, the wrestler would try to hide it from the camera and try to, slide it in there without nobody noticing. He went over, he's underneath the announce table, the ring, like they're in a headlock or something, and he's just like putting the shit in there with the ref not seeing it. You know what I'm saying? It's just different ways to do it. Instead of now it's time, and he goes into the same corner and puts the shit in his mouth. Look, everybody! Look, I'll put it in my face. I'll put the bell in my face. No one knows I got the bell in my face, and I'm a head bottom. Yeah, it's like, all right, cool, player. Yeah, all right. All the kids laugh, and now let's hopefully get something for the adults here. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit. It was kind of cool with Ludwig taking over for Chad Gable, but then it became too. Now it became that's his character now. You don't even see Ludwig no more. Before the appeal of a Grande Americano was that we know who this is. Now we don't see him no more. We got two other people. He's trying to be more serious. They're doing stupid shit with Dominic. And it's like, all right, well, wait a minute. This is supposed to be a fake character that this guy developed so he could beat up on the luchadors. It's not supposed to be a real character that, you just took away from Ludwig. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right.
What I don't like is my bad. What was? Hold on a second. What I don't like about the Grande Americano is that they took him from the group that I actually was enjoying. I enjoyed Imperium. I enjoy when they used to come out together. I enjoy when he was presenting it for him. Ladies and gentlemen, like I used to love that whole gimmick. That should have been not forever, but that should have been his two. These are my two goons. We the three horsemen or whatever you want to call it. These are my peoples, bro, and we gonna be peoples forever. I'm the champ. They might be the tag team champs. Like I hate that they took that team away. That could have been another faction.
Yep.
That could have been fighting other people, fighting the New Day, fighting this people, fighting. Like, you could have had tag teams champions or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you could have had them in War Games and not have to worry about the fucking bloodline all over again. But they it's almost like they can do more than one thing. Like, God forbid you have multiple stars and then you have your champion. Because if you give us multiple people to like, or multiple people to look forward to, you might actually have a show that's worth watching. And remember, the first rule of putting on a show that everyone wants to see is you gotta fuck them. Fuck them until you can't fuck them no more, and then make the shit horrible for them. Because remember, we need to be punished for watching professional wrestling. Because they need to make money. And you know what I think it is also, Joe? Maybe kids are stupider nowadays. Maybe that's what it is, Joe. Maybe the kids nowadays are stupid. And they don't know who's wrestling or what, and we just need to placate them. And that's why they're doing what they're doing. It's like, yo, they can't understand more than one person being, talented here. So we're just gonna make them one person talented, and we're just gonna have a bunch of people, and we're gonna tell you who to like. Make it easier for you. You simple Simon motherfucker.
It's incredible because back in the days, I don't have the actual fact. I wish I did because I didn't write that one down. I got a bunch of facts I'm gonna ask you later. This fact I didn't write down, but there was a year in the Attitude Era where the title changed hands. I don't remember how many times, but nobody was champion for longer than a certain amount of time. Like the belt keep changing hands. And the guy that was reviewing the video was like, yo, there were so many people that were over that they needed to keep passing the belt on. But I never felt like that. Like I was surprised by the information. Like nobody was
What up, Jake?
like nobody held the belt. Like the belt kept passing hand. I gotta find that information. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna look for the actual information to that, and I'm gonna come tell you what it is. But there's like info a certain year where the belt changed like a record amount of times.
Yeah, well, that was because, if I'm not mistaken, that had to have been around when Austin got hurt and The Rock started doing movies. Because you had Austin the champion, The Rock the champion, Triple H the champion, Benoit was the champion, Kurt Angle was the champion. Undertaker was the champion. Kane, I believe, was champion. One of those fucking runs.
Might have been Edge in there too.
No, Edge wasn't champion until Cena came.
Okay. I got a fun fact about Edge. If you whenever you're ready.
Good, shoot it.
Let me look. I want to look because I wrote it down. Notes. All right, here you go. Edge. Let me see. I got a lot of information. Name of resident who's give me a second. All three members. Brock Lesnar. Can you guess? I got a lot of questions for you, bro.
All right.
Fuck, I didn't write that down. That's crazy.
That's a good fact.
But I do remember Edge was the only wrestler. This is another fact. It was two facts. Edge was the only wrestler to win a title in 3 consecutive WrestleManias. 2000, 2019, 2018, I think it was. Now, the fun fact about Edge is he had 4 title runs. And I can't remember who the person was, but one person had a longer title run than his 4 titles. And it was somebody low. Somebody like, I'm going to say Kofi Kingston or something. While you look that up, I'm gonna try to get I'm trying to be correct.
Okay, so he won titles in WrestleMania 20, 21, and 27, and 17. So in WrestleMania 20, Edge and Christian won the WWE Tag Team Champions against the Dudley Boys. Then Edge won the first ever Money in the Bank ladder match in 21. And then 27, Edge won the World Heavyweight Championship against Alberto Del Rio. And then Edge in WrestleMania 17, Edge and Christian defeated the Dudley Boys to win the WWE Tag Team Champion.
Okay. Okay, so so it was the thing was correct. All right, that's dope. Nah,
What was the last thing you said?
I said he had 4 title runs, and there was a person, I can't remember who the person was, but it was a person that amazed me. There was a person that had 1 title run that was longer than his 4, but it was somebody low class. Like I can't remember who it was. So his 1 title run was longer than Edge, and it's not gonna be somebody like Roman Reigns. It's gonna be somebody like Kofi Kingston or something. I was amazed by that fact.
Okay. I got you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. Edge's 4 title reigns combined for 136 days. His longest single reign was 76 days. The man that you are talking about, Joe, and it's funny how you said he's a low-tier wrestler, was Jinder Mahal.
Oh, exactly. Well, I didn't mean it. Damn,
No. But yo, listen. Here's the thing. Everyone says Edge is a Hall of Famer, and he's one of the best. But Jinder Mahal, no one gives respect. Like Jinder Mahal is one of those wrestlers that everyone that if you ask about him, like, he wasn't nobody, blah blah blah. But his run for 170 days was more than Edge's combined 4 runs for 136 days. So that shows you Edge was transitional champion every time he won the title.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
That's crazy. I was reading through my list long, but that's exactly what my shit says. Jinder Mahal single title reign was longer than Edge all 4 combined. I couldn't find that one, but I should have numbered them. Yeah, I found it. It was up here. Yeah.
Found it. I told you I was gonna find it. I don't know what we was looking for, but I found it.
I appreciate it. Shit, you making me you filling out my stats. I got. You know what? I'll give you since we on it. I'll give you an easy one that you probably don't know already because you probably watched this documentary.
What up, Leon? Yo, hold on before Show says something. Leon, you want to hear a fun fact about your boy Edge? Edge combined 4 reigns went for 136 days. Jinder Mahal's 1 reign was 170 days. You're welcome. You know what I'm saying? Did you hear that? Yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah, I heard it. Someone please call 911.
Yeah. You know, we're in the.
Like, what's up, danger?
So, yeah. Edge is a Hall of Famer.
I'll give you
give me another one.
Give you another one. This one should be easy because I found this one while I was watching the video, so I'm pretty sure y'all watched the video first than me. Who's the only wrestler to win the tag team championship 5 times with 4 different partners?
Kofi Kingston.
Wrong.
Wait, 5 times with 4 different partners?
Correct.
The Miz.
The only guy. No. It's gonna be. Matter of fact, you mentioned his sons earlier, so that'll be a hint. He's gonna be related to him.
I mentioned his sons earlier?
His son. Well, his nephew. You say he was he wrestled tough?
You talking about Rick Steiner?
Yeah, that was somebody related to him.
Scott Steiner.
No. He's missing a leg.
Oh, Kevin Von Erich.
No. He just cut his leg off recently. We interviewed him. Another hint.
Buff Bagwell.
There you go. Buff Bagwell. 5 different runs, tag team championship with 4 different partners.
You had to clarify WCW there because I would have never picked Buff Bagwell because I was thinking all WWE guys.
That's my apologies. I did. It does say WCW.
My bad. No, it's so good. It's so good. But there goes a fun fact for you: 5-time tag team champion with 4 different partners. Now, can you name his partners?
Ah, shit. He showed the video too. It was a blonde guy when he was younger. Did he win the title with a female? No. I know Scott Steiner.
I'll tell you right now, you are wrong.
No, Rick. Is it Rick?
Nope.
Oh, they didn't win the title together?
Nope. So,
okay.
Scotty Riggs.
Okay.
2 Cold Scorpio, which most people would know as Flash Funk.
Nice.
The Patriot.
Nice.
And Shane Douglas.
Yeah, that's what's the name? Fuck. They had a nice name. Something and something. Fuck.
Vicious and Delicious.
There you go.
No, but that was him and Scott Norton.
My bad, bro. I'm fucking shit up. Vicious and Delicious.
So he won the tag team titles with Scotty Riggs. They were called the American Males. He won the title with 2 Cold Scorpio. They didn't have a name. He won the title with the Patriot at Stars and Stripes. And then with Shane Douglas, they won the WCW Tag Team Championships only one. So he was with the Patriot, he won the Tag Team Championship twice. He was an American Male. That's right, Loki.
Nice. I heard that shit. I was like, shit, I gotta write that down. I know my boy told me no, but we gotta tell the crowd.
And you know what's funny? This is all before he became Buff Daddy.
Buff the Stuff.
Yep.
His best character. So was he a good wrestler back then, or was it the charisma that was getting him over that we were gonna make the champion?
So he was considered a rookie.
Yes, sir.
When he was with the Patriot and Stars and Stripes, he was a rookie. And he was Rookie of the Year, and he's a good wrestler. Then he's with Scotty Riggs. Like his charisma brought him to a lot of those opportunities, especially in WCW. But WCW back in those days, you had to be more of a wrestler than anything else. Like, because a lot of the shit in WCW, there was a lot of good wrestlers in WCW. Like I want to say WCW is kind of like how AEW was back in the day, but there was more world champions. So like WCW had a bunch of territories and the best guy from the territories in WCW, where the WWE had the biggest guys from the territories. You know what I'm saying? Where Ravishing Rick Rude was one of the biggest guys in the territory. He was in WWE, but he went to WCW for more money, but he was world champion in WCW. The same thing with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. A lot of them came from WWE and then went to WCW to, because they had more money and they weren't really doing nothing in WWE at the time. So I put the picture of the stat in the group chat, and immediately Lay goes, "Damn, Edge was pure ass."
I knew y'all was. The funny thing, I saw that, I was like, "Yo, they are gonna be happy about this one." There's since y'all like the Edge facts, Edge was slated to become champion when I don't remember when it was. My information is gonna be off. There was a voting system. And it was him. It was against Triple H. It was a voting system. They had him, Shawn Michaels, and somebody else. And the crowd was going to vote for them. If the crowd voted for Edge, they were slated to ride with him for the rest of the year as champion. Like, we're gonna give him a run. Shawn Michaels won the voting and fucked this whole shit up. And it was a real voting. So he was tight. The next promo, I heard it. He mentioned that shit. You took it away from me, you bitch. I was like, that shit sounded real.
All right, so I'm trying to find it, but you tell me if this reminds you of what you. In 2004, he was scheduled to be voted by the fans for a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship against Triple H at Taboo Tuesday. Edge has stated that management told him he would win the title if he won the fan vote, but he was not voted by the challenger to be the challenger by the fans.
That's exactly what I was saying. Shawn Michaels was. So they were gonna ride with him, but the fans got to vote for you, bro. I think he lost by 2%. He said,
"Bro, this Taboo Tuesday was when Shawn Michaels came back, and he was in the midst of a fucking rivalry with Triple H. There's no way they would have voted for him."
I think Vince McMahon knew that, and that's why he was like, "Yeah, don't worry, go ahead.
Yeah, if they vote for you, we'll give you the fucking title." Yeah,
you got this.
There's no way that they would vote for him.
You fool!
Shawn Michaels just came back around that time.
Nigga, that's my favorite. That's our favorite wrestler. That's like Roman Reigns. Good luck. Matter of fact, I'll give you the whole company if you win.
And this isn't when he was the rated R superstar either. This is just when he was Edge. So it wouldn't have been as much as fans as he was when he was rated R superstar, because he won the title against John Cena 2 years later in 2006 in his first ever win with the championship when he had the Money in the Bank.
He probably lost that quickly too.
Yeah, because I think Edge has like 11 championships.
He's up there, man. He's good. Shit. He's better than most, I'll tell you that much.
I'm over here saying Edge has won a total of 11 world titles, 4 WWE championships, and a record 7 world championships, and makes him an 11-time world champion and one of the most decorated wrestlers in history.
Not bad.
And you saw it. So the 4 world championships, the WWE championships that he had were only 136 days, and that's because he was probably transitioning for John Cena to get the title back.
Hey,
let's put who?
While you type it in, let me say this. Don't get it fooled. There's plenty of fucking wrestlers today that would take that 137 days of championship. LA Knight would take 2 nights. Shit, I'll take half of that if I was LA Knight. Thank you. I got something. Shit, they ain't giving me nothing.
So Edge lost the WWE Championship to John Cena and Jeff Hardy. So that means he lost the title to John Cena 3 times and once to Jeff Hardy. And based on what you're saying, there's a lot of people that would they did that with Kofi and with Big E and Bobby Lashley, and there's a lot of people they did that with, and they wish they had the WWE Championship at least once.
Shit, Jey Uso wish he had 136 days.
But here's the thing though. You're sitting here saying Edge is at a certain level. Everybody, we want Edge because the rivalry he had with John Cena. But the rivalry he had with John Cena was, I win the title and give it back to you. At least Randy Orton, when he had that rivalry with John Cena, it was almost, I won the title and I held on to it. Those are the 2 top guys, Randy Orton and John Cena. Edge was just that guy that, all right, he cashed in his Money in the Bank and then he cheated or whatever. But did you see how long he held that title for? He wasn't really doing nothing with it. That's like saying Sammy Sosa is one of the best he held the record for the home run in a season for 3 games. He's got to be one of the best home run records that we got. You know what I'm saying? Like Sammy Sosa's record is up there with Lou Gehrig and fucking Roger Maris. Shit, you know what I'm saying? He held that record for 3 days. It's something, don't get me wrong, but it's still like, yeah, bro, immediately that you lost it.
I agree with you 1,000%. And before I forget, I'm gonna give you another fun fact because you mentioned Edge losing his title to 2 people, right? I'll give you another fun fact. Ric Flair had 7 title runs, and he only lost the title to 2 people ever in the WWE. Can you tell me
Macho
which
Man
2
and Bret
guys?
Hart.
No, you forgot your favorite wrestler,
Who?
Macho Man Hogan. I mean, Ric Flair and Hogan.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Macho Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're saying Macho Man is the only one that lost to 2 people.
Yeah.
I thought you was talking about Ric Flair.
I now that you said that, I did mention the wrong guy, so I apologize.
No, because I was gonna say Ric Flair lost the title to Bret Hart. Bret Hart won the.
That was my apology. I gave you the answer. How many? Macho Man has 7 title runs, and he lost his title to 2 people only. And I already gave you the answer.
Yeah, but all right, let's wiki fact it. Macho Man Savage lost the WWE WWF title to Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan. He lost the championship to Flair in '92 and to Hogan in '98 and in '89.
Those are the only 2 people he was putting over all that time when he lost his title.
Those are the only 2 people that were up there.
Oh, they had Warrior.
Yeah, but he never fought the Warrior for the title. He actually lost the title. He made the title. He made the Ultimate Warrior lose the championship when he had that career match at SummerSlam. That Royal Rumble where the Ultimate Warrior lost the title to Sergeant Slaughter. That was Macho Man cost him that title, but that was also when he was asking for more money, and Vince was like, "Yo, fuck this, take the title off his ass."
Well, he didn't say fuck this. He said, yeah, sure. I'll give you more money. Come in. You finish the match. Yeah. As soon as he finished the match, you fired. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
He got him.
But you see though what I'm talking about, show when you got these people doing all that shit, and then it's like, yeah, back in the day, the fucking owners would have been like, "Fuck you, you fired." Now it's like, oh, well, I can't let you leave because God forbid you go to another show and you have more money there. It's like, yeah, you want to fuck around? You fired.
And he was to the stature of Hulk Hogan. I'm not gonna say personally, but in Vince McMahon's eyes, he had to be because he wanted him to put him over. Like, that's my new Hogan, basically. Yeah. So he had him up there.
No, you're right. He was supposed to be the next guy, and Hogan was supposed to start taking a back seat and do less and less.
And he said, "I don't give a fuck if you're the next guy. Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, because he wanted to ask for hold up the business. Like, I'm not going out there unless you give me $1 million or whatever the case may be. And it's like, hey, well, I don't know what you want me to tell you, but the show got to go on, right? It just ain't going on with you.
We would soon learn. We would learn eventually that Vince McMahon was heartless, and he would do whatever he needed to do to keep that show running. Bret Hart found out the hard way.
Because it almost felt like until Cena, nobody was bigger than WWE. And I think the reason why that happened was because with Hulk Hogan testifying against him in the steroid scandal. I think that's what fucked up Vince to trusting people. But let's face it, bro. He had his people, and if he would have, yeah, say what you gonna say.
I said, of course, we all do.
Yeah,
At our personal jobs, you know that.
yeah. But shit, man. This is why I don't understand. Like, you're putting on a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a movie. Everybody in the movie got to act. Everybody in the movie got to do the good job. Not one person needs to. Like, one person's the lead, but everybody in the movie has to put on a good performance for this shit to go good. So why can't you have this team? Like, this team should be on some. Like, yo, we gotta do this. Like, people loved wrestling Hogan back in the day because they made mad money. Like, you saw the fucking payout for that SummerSlam. Hogan made $75,000. Sergeant Slaughter made $50,000. LOD made $25,000. Like, that's a night. The Honky Tonk Man said that he was making $50,000 a night wrestling Hogan. Hogan was probably making $120,000. He's like, imagine how much Vince was making.
I don't know if this is a fun fact, but I heard they used to pay the opponent to take the leg drop. It was like a $15,000 pay per leg drop. I don't know who said that, but I heard the wrestler say that. I don't know if it was Honky Tonk. He said, "Yo, every time I took that leg drop, I would get paid $15,000." I was like, "Word? Shit, drop that shit on me."
Now, I don't know if he means like literally or just like, yo, they paid me $15,000 to lose the Hogan.
Okay, me neither. The way they made it seem, it was like, yo, for taking that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, they said there's no wrestlers were paid extra to take the leg drop from Hulk Hogan. But what I understand is that from what I understand, he's saying is like, shit, every night I took a leg drop from Hulk Hogan, they gave me $15,000. If I wrestled Tito Santana that night, they gave me $750. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take that leg drop for $15,000 every night.
And you don't know what Vince wanted to do, because I heard another wrestler say, I did a regular match. I took tomorrow. Have a good night. I took a fucking German suplex from Brock Lesnar, and I thought everything was cool. Vince McMahon was watching the fight back. He called me, yo, I'm gonna give you a $50,000 bonus. I really liked how you took that move. That was Shelton Benjamin, by the way.
Yeah.
So I don't. Maybe we don't know, but I heard Vince was calling people and hooking them up on the side. My bad to interrupt you. I don't know if you remember what you was gonna say.
No, bro, I was finished with what I was saying. But like, tell me that's not, an incentive for people to do the best they can out there. I may not be a star. Let's cut the shit, right? Like Hodge likes to say, let's cut the crap. You know what I'm saying? Everybody does this for money, right? Everybody does something. You're parking the cars right now for money. You're not doing this for free. You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart. Now, if your boss was like, yo, I like the way that you park the cars equally 6 inches away from each other, it gives us the maximum amount of room, he goes another $15,000 for doing that. Wouldn't that make you go, shit, I'm going to pull out a fucking ruler and start parking these cars 6 inches away from each other? He going to keep blessing me with this shit for doing my good job good.
Shit, give me a protractor.
Yeah. Because imagine how many people saw, like, yo, Shelton got $50,000 for taking that German. Fuck that. When Brock German's my ass, I'ma sell that motherfucker like if it was sand to a fucking, or the water to a desert eagle. You know what I'm saying? Like that's got to put some kind of incentive in motherfuckers' asses to do shit.
By the way, that was in the video I sent you, Shelton Benjamin and Maven.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's how I knew that. He was telling him, yo, he just called me a week later. He was showing him the match, and he's like, yo, it was a Royal. Matter of fact, I think it was a Royal Rumble. And he's like, yo, he just came in. We was both wrestlers.
Yeah.
And the people wanted us to watch us wrestle, but I didn't want to. Brock only wanted to do a German suplex and throw me out. So I was like, why? Like let's make this interesting with two wrestlers. Like let's go at it. he said he decided not to say anything. He went through with it. He did his little German suplex. He went home. 2 weeks later, he said, "Yo, Vince McMahon called him like, yo, I was watching the Royal Rumble back, man. That was a good. Here's a bonus. Boom." I was like, "Oh shit."
I mean, shit.
Jeez.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You ready for the next one?
Yep.
Or you got something else?
No, go ahead.
All right, let me look at the list. By the way, I didn't write this one down, but I remember it, and I wanted to say to all of y'all that talk shit about Triple H, and saying, "Oh, he doesn't put nobody over," blah blah blah. Triple H has the most WrestleMania losses than any other wrestler. Stop saying that shit. As he got for the people on Spotify, he's looking up the we got to make sure that the information rookie show is saying is correct. We can't be putting shit out there like that.
Now, key WrestleMania losses. He lost to The Undertaker at WrestleMania 27 and WrestleMania 28.
Okay, he didn't have no option to that.
Yeah, right. He lost to Batista, where Batista won his first World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 21.
He could have put his foot down if he wanted to, maybe, with Batista.
He lost to Chris Benoit in a triple threat match at WrestleMania 20. That has been stricken from history. But nonetheless, he lost to Chris Benoit.
As you say the people, would you say he could have cut that one off? Like, yo, I don't want to lose to him. If he was
Shawn Michaels was in that match also. I think this was to have Chris Benoit be the champion.
Perfect. We're going to run through it.
Yeah.
Nah, it's perfect.
Yeah. He lost to Daniel Bryan.
Oh, come on. 30. He could have said that one.
That was in the middle of the Yes movement.
Damn. I'm trying to defend him.
Daniel Bryan also beat Batista and Randy Orton later that night to become the champion.
Okay. You might as well include... My bad. I was going to say, you did double. You might as well include was it Jericho that did the same? I think he beat 2 people, and one of them was Triple H.
Yeah, but that wasn't WrestleMania.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah. He lost to Roman Reigns. WrestleMania 32.
He had to. Yes.
He lost to Seth Rollins. WrestleMania 33.
Super Seth. Oh, shit. I think that was his own militia. They had beef.
Yeah. He lost to John Cena.
Ooh.
He lost to Randy Orton.
Ooh, that's another one. These are stars.
And the one wrestler besides The Undertaker that he could have never said no to. He lost to the Ultimate Warrior.
Is that the one when the Ultimate Warrior didn't want to sell and he's like, yo, he's a piece of shit. He did the pedigree and he just stood up?
Well, to be honest with you, Joe, that's the Ultimate fucking Warrior.
That's what he always does.
Yeah, like he didn't sell nobody shit. Like the Ultimate Warrior was the fucking crackhead on speed. Like what? Like, there's no way you can't hurt the Ultimate Warrior. Andre the Giant had to fucking punch him in the chest for him to slow down. There's no one hurting the Ultimate. The Undertaker couldn't hurt the Ultimate Warrior. You're telling me a rookie Triple H is gonna hurt the Ultimate Warrior? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Okay, so I know how you feel about the no sell. He should have been no selling, bro. That was his moniker.
But now let's look at this. These are the people he beat at WrestleMania.
Okay.
He beat Sting.
Ooh. Sting said yes?
Yeah, he beat Sting. He beat Chris Jericho for the Undisputed Championship.
Okay, Chris Jericho, I couldn't say nothing. Go ahead.
He beat Booker T.
Booker T was black. And you know it. It probably when that was the first in the beginning.
This is when Booker T was supposed to be world champion. This was his big first run in WWE.
Okay.
This is the one that Lay keeps saying it took him 25 minutes to pin Booker T after he pedigreed him. He beat The Rock, Mick Foley, and Big Show in a Fatal 4-Way match at WrestleMania 2000.
That's a lot of good people.
He beat Sheamus.
Okay, that's the one I'll be like, okay, he should have.
And this is the one that you say he should have. He beat Brock Lesnar.
I love it when you sarcastic.
So he put over his guys and buried the up and comers.
Hey, Mr. Levesque, you heard me trying to defend you, but they brought out the facts on us. We fucked up. Oh shit.
Oh no! We suck again!
Correct. Oh no! I tried. Oh shit. I'm back on the list.
He had 15 WrestleMania matches. Just so you know.
Well, he is the son-in-law of the owner.
Yeah.
And he did get punished at the beginning, even though he was, so it don't matter. Talking about father-in-law, I'll give you one about him. But this one is easy. Vince McMahon spent more money on his hush money with the strippers than he did for WCW and ECW. He spent $5 million for ECW and WCW. I can't tell you how much he spent to hush people, but it's more than $5.
Okay. Wall Street Journal has reported that Vince McMahon paid as much as $12 million over 16 years to suppress various allegations of sexual misconduct and infidelity.
He only paid $5 for WCW.
Well, that was because WCW was like, yo, we'll give this shit away for free. What up, Janelle?
That's crazy, though.
Yeah. He spent more money on pussy than he did WCW.
Word, bro. That's crazy.
Word. That is crazy. Oh, to be rich.
Hell yeah, shit. He probably would have did it again. I got enough money. And I still got WCW.
Word. Why is Vince McMahon not locked up? Because one of his best friends is the president of the United States. He got money and he white.
You know he would get pardoned.
Yeah, I mean, look at Diddy. Look at R. Kelly. Look at Bill Cosby.
But don't.
No, but I'm saying, look at how big they are as celebrities, and they're doing time. They did time.
Okay.
And Vince is just a rich white man, and he ain't doing time. You know what I'm saying? Like the last time they put a rich white man in jail, they had to kill him because his Epstein list was coming out, and everybody else was going to jail.
You just put me on. Maybe he was bribing people. Y'all let me out, or I'm gonna let this shit loose. They hung him. Whoop.
Gotta be.
It's the only bargaining chip you're gonna have when you in jail for life. Yo, I know everybody's dirt. Let me go. I'm letting it loose.
Yep, my man said, "I know where the berries are hung. Where the bodies are buried." I said, "Where the berries are hung."
Hey, I know both of them. Fuck that.
Word. I know where you drying the berries and where you buried the bodies.
That's right. And they both illegal.
Pesticides, and all that exercise.
I got it on tape.
Somebody call my mama.
Let me see. I'm looking at the list. Give me a second.
Everybody finds it weird that Money in the Bank is in September. They think Chris Jericho is going to show up at Money in the Bank next year. I don't know. Isn't Money in the Bank? Money in the Bank supposed to be in New Orleans?
Oh shit! I thought it was gonna be somewhere weird. Earth.
Well, let me look it up because I don't know if it's next year or the year after that.
While
the man DJ enters the chat and he's ready to fight anyone who steps in this motherfucker, he ran 24 miles. He is no bitch. He's ready to fuck you up and your mama's cousin.
I got stamina now.
I wasn't expecting that intro at all.
The intro. The marathon runner is here.
Word.
Mr. Like, I guess I could be like Ric Flair, 60-minute man. Like, you know,
Word.
I ran the whole Space Mountain. You bugging.
Shit. See, me, I gotta be like, yo, you getting on King the Cock because it's a long line, but a short drop.
Damn.
My man said it's a little pew.
Don't get your hopes up. Bloop, bloop. All right,
Word. I ain't even had time to put my hands up.
You know about your business. I'll call you later. But all right, yo, so I was wrong. 2000, that's 2025. Wait, we're in 2026. Hold up. No, I was right. 2026 Money in the Bank in New Orleans.
Okay.
So, Janelle was talking about how he finds it funny that next year they're having Money in the Bank in September and Jericho might be there.
He could.
You know what's funny, Janelle? It's not like we trying to disrespect. Both me and DJ gave the response like, and if he was, we wouldn't care. It's like that's, but no, we get it though. So
What this old man gonna do?
At this point,
because folks trying to retire, they want to retire. They want to go to the Hall of Fame and all this. After all the stuff that they'll say after leaving WWE, they know damn well that in the end they want to be in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yep.
They want that last hurrah because they know the production value on that last hurrah is gonna be. They send you off now. Like that's one thing you have to give WWE when they send somebody off. They send you off good.
Because if he goes into WWE Hall of Fame, everything he did in AEW would be for nothing compared to what he did in WWE. AEW run will be like he took a sabbatical and came back. We don't know what this man was doing the last 5 years. So DJ, what you missed with Show looked up some fun facts for us, so we was going through some fun facts.
Okay, I like fun facts.
Yeah, what was your next fun fact, Show?
Damn it! Before I was gonna say something before the fun fact, though. You said something about the rock and roll. What was it you just said?
New Orleans.
Nah, you was just talking about something. Anyways, if I remember, I'll come back to it. Let's not stall. All right, fun fact. Fun fact.
DJ will fuck up your mom's cousin.
That's right. He got stamina. I know.
He got stamina.
Who's the only wrestler to only have this one is easy. The only wrestler to only have a heavyweight run. He didn't win no other title. No tag team. No intercontinental. No nothing.
Damn.
Straight champion.
That's a good damn question.
I want to say Bob Backlund.
Nah.
Because Hogan was tag team champion with Edge.
You're right.
Not him. Macho Man was Intercontinental champion. Diesel was Intercontinental champion.
Yep.
Kurt Angle was every fucking champion.
Right.
Iron Sheik.
Who you said?
Iron Sheik?
Nah, not Iron Sheik. I heard.
I went Bruno.
Nah, it started with a B. That's why I was like, oh shit.
Right.
All right, it starts with a B.
Sheik won the tag team title with Volkov. So
Yeah. So all right, so it starts with a B. So Bob Backlund's gone, Bruno's gone.
Oh, it starts with a B. Okay.
It starts with a B, and he's actually. I'll give you another hint. He's actually a current wrestler.
Damn. Okay.
Because you guys went Bob Backlund. That's too far.
I'm about to say we went way back. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, he's here. He's still good.
Wait, in what company? WWE?
He's in WWE.
Bobby Lash. No, Bobby Lash was in the kind of.
No, he had all kinds of titles.
Big E. No.
Nah.
tag team title. Yeah.
Brock Lesnar. Oh shit.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Wasn't he the piss champion?
Can I get a 2-2?
I guess they made him for one thing and one thing only. You're a champion, bro.
Damn.
And before they could fuck him up, he left to the UFC.
He's like, I'm going to get another title, bro, another world title.
Word. Shit.
Right. Next one.
That's
first person.
That was a good
first person to make somebody tap out in wrestling in WWE.
Damn. Sheik?
No.
Hold up.
And I could tell you what the move he used to make him tap out.
Slaughter was also the only one to hold. He only held the World Heavyweight Championship in WWE.
Oh shit! I didn't know it was two of them.
Wow.
And Vince McMahon.
Yeah,
really.
But now, so and Hulk Hogan in his first run, but then Macho Man only held the WCW Heavyweight Championship, no other titles. But for your point, Brock Lesnar has been there longer than Sergeant Slaughter. He holds multiple championships. He's been in multiple eras. So I can see why Brock Lesnar would be the
That's a better answer, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also surprised Brock Lesnar never had a tag team. That does surprise me.
I mean, he started out fucking fighting the Hardy Boys.
So, you know?
Word. What was it? What was the next question you said, Joe?
First person to make somebody tap out in WWE, and I'll give you the move.
What was it? Sleeper hold?
It was a weird ground and pound. He was punching him in the face, and the guy just tapped out.
Shamrock?
Correct.
Wait a minute. No, that got to be wrong. Because Ric Flair tapped out to the fucking sharpshooter. You got to be. He's the only person to tap out to strikes.
Or maybe he was the first person to tap out in Raw. Like type it in and see what they tell you. Because there was an unofficial tap out before Ken Shamrock.
Mm-hmm.
But he was the first official. I think Bam Bam Bigelow tapped out to somebody. Matter of fact, he tapped out to Ken Shamrock too.
Oh wait,
like a baby girl. Ah, like I've never seen that. Word, they was putting him over. Yo, he was screaming. Ah, I was like, Bam Bam, get your big ass up.
You got to sell the most dangerous man on the planet.
Okay, all right. So I think he's right. The first person to actually make someone tap out was Ken Shamrock.
Like,
but other people have submitted. Other people have submitted in the match. They quit.
Right.
Like they haven't. Like Ric Flair never really tapped the ring to quit. He just
hand.
I quit.
Got you.
Okay. All right.
Like so the UFC shit. I got you.
Specifically tap out like an MMA tap out. It was Ken Shamrock. Okay.
Okay. I did not know that.
Was it the?
Yeah, use the bat.
No, I was trying to see if it was The Rock. Yeah, because Bret Hart made a lot of people fucking quit.
Right. Like I said, like the Sheik had the camel clutch. He went out. He had a run there where he was just he was just bending people in half.
Word.
How were they giving up though? Were they just fainting?
They were just telling the ref would be like, "You quit," and he'd be like, "Yeah."
They have to. I guess so.
Shit, was it The Rock that he made tap out?
Then what? The camel. And then speaking of Sergeant Slaughter, the camel clutch. Like that's also like Sarge got a few wins.
Word. It was The Rock.
Or I guess they do that three hand drop too, the three arm.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Joe, I got you.
I was gonna say, let me
But I
get
guess
another
Ken,
fun
like
fact
when
before
Ken
you.
Shamrock got to WWE, they did start to like bring in the language of MMA.
Yeah.
So we started to hear tapping out and stuff like that when Ken Shamrock joined WWE. So that checks out. That makes sense.
And you know what? The funny thing is, I remember this now because I'm watching the clip. This was at WrestleMania. The significance of this show was he made The Rock tap out, but lost the match because after the ref called the match, he snapped and started beating the shit out of The Rock again, and the ref overturned it. That's why that's not one of those things that, you know, is like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not like, it's not one of those like, oh, you tapped out. No. The Rock won.
Kenny Shamrock.
Yeah.
Get out of my way.
Remember that shit?
Yeah. That was one of my favorite wrestlers.
I liked them. I liked them also. There was a lot of people in that era that you could like. You could fucking get behind and shit.
And that was mid card, right?
Yep.
So you had a mid card that, you know, you heard somebody's music start and you were like, all right, I gotta, you know, let me hurry up and get my popcorn so I can get back to it. Whereas mid card now, you're like, okay, I can go to the bathroom.
Word. It's the same match they had on last week. All right, I'm gonna be back, everybody. Yo, it's DJ. I want to run by something by you while Joe does what he's doing. I said earlier in the show when I was by myself that I think Dominic never watched his father wrestle because he gets out of jail. He's supposed to be the thug,
right?
And you know, you carry the traits of your father, especially if you live with him and you was, you know, he taught you how to be a man. Why don't you think Dominic would have started doing that whole hoo wearing the fucking horns or something to make him like a little gangster from LA and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like go into that fucking thug style. But he went immediately into Eddie Guerrero.
You can also make an argument that like maybe he's like, okay, I don't want to be. I want to go as far away as I can with the Nepo thing. So I want to go the opposite. Like I'm not gonna wear a mask. I'm gonna mimic Eddie Guerrero. I'm gonna have an outfit like Psychosis. I'm gonna, you know, so
half Psychosis, half fucking
okay.
Just the regular luchador.
You know what I mean? So like I'm thinking, you know, and that match that you know that I got to watch at WrestleMania here in LA, like was kind of maybe even part of it. Like, you know, this is our separate, like we're gonna have this rivalry, and this is gonna be the separation where I'm gonna go, like we're gonna have this match, and then I'm gonna go way off of what you do. Like I'm gonna do the 619. Like that's, you know, but I'm also gonna shimmy, and I'm gonna cheat. You know, I'm gonna do like so. You know, so like I just think, I don't know if he didn't watch. I just think he on purpose is like, no, I got to do the opposite. I don't want to do anything like, yeah, I got in doing like mimicking him when we were a tag team, but now it's like, okay, now that I'm on my own, I don't want to be Ray at all. I want to be just me.
I hear you, but my thought process is like, if I'm gonna be a vindictive son, I would be on some, yo, pops, remember when you used to do this shit when you was a kid? I seen you in real life. You ain't this fucking guy that you portray on TV. You a gangster, and you start doing the fucking Bronco Buster, like how Ray did it, and you know we talk shit like how Ray did. Do that little like I was in jail, you know, take that further, and then like immediately, oh, Eddie's my dad, and now I'm doing badass fucking suplexes, a horrible fucking frog splash. I'm cheating the same exact way every fucking week, like. It could have been one of those things where he was acting like Ray, and then when Ray fought him at WrestleMania and whooped his ass, then he could have went to like, you know, that dark Eddie Guerrero,
right?
You know, when in WCW when he just had his head down and he didn't give a shit no more about nothing, and he started the LWO. Like you could have seen the transition from him being a little brat to him being like some other shit. Because to me, he's still that young 20-something-year-old hanging out with the 40-year-olds who thinks he's a made man because nobody's gonna fuck with him because he's with this crew. But then the 40-year-olds are like, yo, bro, you still gotta handle your business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like he still seems like a pussy.
And I think that's kind of like he's doing like the squirmy kind of heel thing where you're the little punk that makes the most noise that wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight and then has everybody else fight. Like even look at the matches that he's won where everybody does their finisher and then he comes in and and slides up under everybody and gets the pin. Like it's kind of how his character is.
But dude, I mean, I'm only saying this because he can't do Eddie. He can't. Even his fake Eddie's horrible. Hey, he beat Rusev again after kicking him in the nuts while Penta's out there, and I'm sitting there going, "Yo, you're telling me all these veterans who scout their opponents skip the part where he cheats? They skip the part where he cheats? Like he kicked me in the nuts twice already. I'm gonna go out there. I'm not gonna wear a cup. He ain't gonna do it again. He don't got the balls to kick me in the dick again."
And then he takes him to Dick Kick City.
Yeah. City. Shit. Like fuck, man. Getting tired of this shit. So one of the fun facts that show was talking about was how Triple H lost the most matches in WrestleMania.
Wow. Okay.
So I was like, okay, cool, but the people he lost to were The Undertaker, Batista, Benoit, Bryan Danielson, Roman Reigns, John Cena, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, and The Ultimate Warrior.
Right.
That's not putting nobody over.
People that were over, yeah.
Yeah, that's not really telling me, oh yeah, no, he went the extra mile.
No.
Meanwhile, he's beating people like Triple H. I mean, he's beating people like Booker T, Chris Jericho, Sting, The Rock, Mick Foley.
After saying what you said about Booker T, you get to win that match.
Yep.
That's the thing about that whole like that. To me, that match bothers me even more than the Sting one. The only reason why the Sting one doesn't bother me that much is because Sting thought that was going to be his last match, and he's that old school. Oh, you're supposed to lose your last match.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why that doesn't bother me as much. But the Booker T one bothers me to this day. It's like you made that kind of a promo, and then win the match is diabolical.
Yeah.
That's even if you just after you said that, you should have been like, all right, Vince, let me lose at least at WrestleMania. We'll get I'll get the title back at Backlash or some shit.
Yeah.
But I gotta at least lose at after I said that, I gotta lose at WrestleMania. So, that was just diabolical that he wins that match.
You trying to say something, Show? Or you just?
Oh shit! I didn't know I was unmuted. My bad.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. I'm over here pushing, man. Leave me alone. I'm giving birth.
Listen, man.
Oh, God.
You breathing wrong. You doing that?
Lamar's class.
Yeah, you better fucking call your midwife or some shit.
Push.
Oh shit!
You need some more vegetables in your diet if you gotta.
Word. Some shit. Some fiber.
Yeah.
Some fiber 1, 2, and 3.
Damn. Make sure you got your wipes.
Word. Nobody want no shitty booty.
No, you don't. Nobody don't want to see them kind of draw the draws afterwards. None of that.
Word.
Oh shit! I'm officially back.
All right. You got more fun facts for us? Or...
Oh yeah, I do. Let me see. Fun fact. Oh shit. Here's one. Since we're on, this is another one that you and Lay would like.
Oh, go ahead, and then I'll tell DJ the fun fact. Go ahead.
I know what you're gonna tell him.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah,
the only wrestler in WWE to hold 3 titles at once? And I gave you a big hint because I told you it was you guys' favorite guy. Again, you was just about to tell DJ a fun fact about this person's favorite wrestler. This is his second favorite wrestler.
I was reading this comment. All right, who's person's favorite wrestler?
If I tell you the person, you're gonna know who it is. But you told this person about the fun fact you was gonna tell DJ.
All right, so the only person to hold 3 titles. Oh, you talking about The Miz?
Yeah. You know who I'm talking about then. Who's gonna love this fun fact?
The minute he said his second favorite wrestler, I said, oh, he's trying to be cute. His Lay don't like The Miz or Edge.
He has a fun fact for you about Edge.
Yeah, so all right, hold on, wait. Which 3 titles did the Miz hold together? The tag team championships and the Intercontinental title?
No, I think was he holding both tag team champ? Type it in. Because I saw him holding 3 titles and he was coming out by himself.
Yeah, so he was the United States champion, the WWE tag team champion, and the world tag team champion.
Okay.
Yeah, so technically he had 3 different titles.
And what's that like? The chat saying Batista. Did Batista have a claim to this as well?
Holding 3 titles at once? No.
I can't think of any time he's held 3 titles at once.
Unless he's back. Like he's not live right now. Roberto, what was the last thing you heard that you said Batista to?
I think he's talking about the 3 titles.
Okay, well, nah, Batista was only Intercontinental champion, tag team champion, and world champion,
and not at once.
He held the world title and both tag team. I don't think he held both tag team titles. I think he just held the SmackDown titles.
Yeah, but when you're tag team champions, that doesn't count as 2 titles. You only own 1.
Yeah, but there's 2 separate championships: the WWE Tag Team Championship and the World Tag Team Championship. It was Raw and SmackDown own tag team titles.
Okay, I was about to be confused as fuck. This is the mini tag team titles. And, what? But they kind of had the same thing with the Universal and the World title. And I'm like, which one is more luxurious? Well, Roman Reigns is the face, so I'm guessing the Universal. It's the only way I could tell.
So he never held the tag team and the world title together. He was tag team champions. They lost the tag team titles. Then he won the world championship and had that feud with Ray. Remember? This was right after Eddie died. He turned his back on Ray, became the world champion, and then they had the feud with Ray. So he was tag team champions with Ray, but he never was the world champion and tag team champion at the same time. So Edge held the WWE championship for 136 days over 4 title runs. There's a man that held the WWE championship once for 170 days. You know who that man is?
For 170?
Yeah.
Is that the Warrior?
Nope.
No.
He's not an old school wrestler.
Okay.
He's only held the the WWE championship once. It was a surprise that he won the championship, and it's in the past. And when the fuck did he win the title?
Wait, I want to be in this. What was the first part of the question?
This is the first thing you talked about with Edge.
Okay.
He wasn't considered a champion. Like, you know, he was like Show said earlier, he's low on the totem pole.
Right.
It would surprise you who it is. Like, of course, there's people that you will mention and be like, okay, that's obvious. But this guy, no.
Was it Christian?
Nah.
Damn. Okay.
I'm not mistaken. I think Christian held the title twice.
That's right. Yeah.
This was Vince McMahon's guy. I can tell you, he loved it.
Technically, Robert, yes, but that's not the person we're talking about.
That's the guy that I mentioned when I said somebody like Kofi. I said it's gonna be somebody like Kofi. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm a tap.
Jinder Mahal.
That is great. That's funny.
Jinder Mahal's one title reign was 170 days.
That's funny.
Edge's all 4 title reigns was 136.
It's funny and crazy.
Word.
And I don't remember Jinder being a champion. I remember him winning it because Vince McMahon forced it on him.
He lost the title to AJ Styles because Brock didn't want to work with him.
Wow.
You remember?
Wow.
Jinder Mahal. He also had a very underrated theme song.
Yeah.
Underrated wrestler too. He was brolic, tall. I just saw him recently.
If they did it right, Jinder Mahal could have been the second coming to JBL.
Right. I didn't have a problem with Jinder Mahal. I don't, but yeah, there could have been some more meat behind him for sure for other folks. But I was like, I thought this was a good heel wrestler. I didn't get the hate.
Word. But yeah, that was one of the first. If you look in the group chat, I put up a picture of it. The thing, and of course, Lay enjoyed that. Fun fact. For me personally, the Super Cena years 2009 and 2014 were even worse than Roman Reigns 2015 to 2020.
I'm going to agree with you on that.
I would too.
I did. This is when I stopped watching for a while. It's just like I couldn't handle it anymore. It's boring. Like it was boring. It was. He did not connect with me. I didn't like the spinner. I thought the spinner title made the title look like a toy and not like it. To me, it lost prestige. I want to throw soda, a cup of soda at people that go buy that title and walk around with it. I want to throw a soda at you. Seriously, like like it's a ridiculous looking title. It was okay with the United. It was all right with the United States title. It was fun, but now we're talking the world title. Like,
it would have been dope if it was just him who had that. Like when the Brahma Bull title was The Rock's, and then he lost it and went back to the fucking, the big.
I agree with that.
Whatever the fuck that shit's called.
Right.
Beautiful.
The eagle.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's not fair, DJ, for the people because that's the most interactive belt for the people that buy it for $400. That's my most interactive belt. Like I could get a plain fucking big plate that doesn't do shit like the one Toe has back there, or I could have one that I could walk around. Shing, shing, shing.
My shit says NWO on it. My shit speak. My shit has history in this motherfucker. 86 weeks of history. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That one right there has history too. Right. Like, I would rather have the prestige and a title that looked good than pring. Remember the rims show?
Yeah.
How them played out for people?
Exactly. Like when you have ADHD, like you need a
fidget spinner for your.
You need a fidget, yeah. Like,
and it's funny because I have the miniature fucking United States Championship, and it spins also. And I'm not out here fucking just spinning the shit like, oh, this one's better than the Universal because it spins.
No.
Every talented rising star like Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, Drew McIntyre, Evan Bourne, Vladimir Kozlov, etc. end up screwed feuding with John Cena and Randy Orton. That is a fucking fact.
Oh man,
that is a fucking fact.
It's like it stopped there at those two, and then they just switched the title back. Like that's why when he's 17 times. Oh, he switched it back and forth with Randy Orton. How many times? Like
yep, yeah. Yo,
this is like the Boston Celtics with 17 titles, and 11 of them was when there was eight teams in the league. Right? So,
yeah. Edge's 4 title reigns. He only lost the championship to 2 people.
Cena and Orton.
No, Cena and Jeff Hardy.
Okay.
And I was gonna say he probably owed Jeff Hardy for the best fucking TLC match, so I don't mind putting him over.
And if we weren't, if Weed was like we think about it now, RVD would have been champion for a lot longer than he was after he beat John Cena. So
no, true. He should have been fucking world champion a lot longer. But
that's it. Oh, you tested positive for weed.
Meanwhile, Randy Orton got suspended multiple times for weed, and it ain't affect none of his runs.
Nope.
Shit. Well, around that time, WrestleMania 26 with TNA, that was when TNA was hitting hard.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
TNA at one point was a viable fucking company to watch. And I don't care what anybody says. I was also interested in that Aces and Eights shit.
Absolutely.
The main event Mafia, all of them. Those storylines they had was like, yo, this is actually kind of interesting.
Absolutely.
Because it was something new.
Right. This could be something, where I'm not going to be able to see what's coming a mile away.
Yeah.
And then you're going to watch. You're like, okay, wait, I got to see how this is going to end. Like, wait, how's this going to turn out? Like, so.
Word. Because it's funny, like, you got the main event Mafia, right?
Right.
And forever, Sting was like, I'm not going to join the NWO because I need to protect WCW. And then he joins the Wolfpack, whatever. But by that time, the NWO was so convoluted, it's not even funny.
Right.
But then instantly he forms the main event Mafia with Kevin Nash, Scott Steiner, Booker T, and Samoa Joe. And it's like, and Kurt Angle is like, oh, fuck yeah.
And we're
like,
just wearing sunglasses, no paint.
No paint. So, he was like, fuck this company. I'm going to get mine. I learned from my mistakes.
Right.
Shit, that's what made it beautiful. Shit. Now, all right, before we get into real life wrestling now.
I got 2 comments too before you do.
All right, go ahead.
No. I was gonna say you could finish, and
I'm just saying before because I was gonna turn. I was gonna turn to the dark side. Go ahead, Sean.
Okay. two last ones.
Okay.
And I got a question for y'all after that.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Name. Damn, I didn't write down who the wrestler is.
You got me.
Name the only wrestler to be in every company's wrestling game. I think I know the answer. I remember. That's both AEW, WCW, any game that was wrestling, he was in.
I would have to say Sting.
Correct.
Because he was in AEW, TNA, WCW, WWE.
Yep.
He was even in the WCW versus the World, the Japan wrestling shit.
Yep.
Correct. That was straight answer right there. Shoot. You ain't miss. What's the next one? Hold on.
This is what happens when you go out playing all those games.
Yeah. No, I remember WCW versus the World and
Yo, you know what's funny? Before you mention your next shit show.
Go ahead. Perfect timing.
Now, you know your boy R2 Mania with Subway Mania with him?
Mm-hmm.
I see the video. He's like, you got to get rid of one of these games. And I'm sitting there going, this is how I know you, young. You got no mercy up there. It's like, in all honesty, you don't have no mercy without WCW versus the World.
Nope.
That was the first one.
Right.
And then Revenge came out, and then WrestleMania 2000 revolutionized everything.
That's right.
So, come on, get your shit together. Get your shit together, bro. Because honestly, it's like, oh yeah, any one of those games can get thrown out. I still got WCW versus the World. I got a game. Revenge. I got a game. WrestleMania 2000. I got a game. It's not only It's not only No Mercy. Like, come on.
That's my game right there.
Shit. But go ahead, show. My bad. I had to throw that out there.
Nah, by any means cut in. That's all fillers. This one you're gonna like.
All right.
Well, you're gonna like and hate because you're gonna like the name I mentioned.
Okay.
All right. Who's the only male? Well, I don't know if he's the only one. So I'm trying to word the question because the answer has the person's name. I don't want to give you the answer. Who's one guy that has a longer title reign? Okay. Who's the one guy that has a longer women's title reign than Sasha Banks?
The one man that has a longer woman's title reign?
Yep.
Santino Marella.
No.
I figured he was.
Oh, yeah, he did win it as the girl with the crown. I remember.
A man won the woman's title.
Yeah.
You're not talking about Andy Kaufman, are you?
I'm about to say Andy?
Nah.
In WWE?
WWE. I'll give you the statement, and then you can look it up. I'll give you what Seth Rollins has more successful defense of the women's title belt than Sasha Banks. Now you can look it up.
Okay, that makes sense because there was a title for title match. It was him. It was the World Women's Championship and the World Championship in a tag team match against the number one contenders. If they lost both titles. So with Seth Rollins winning the match, he successfully retained the women's championship.
Correct. That is the match.
So,
this man, y'all know some info, shit.
But how many matches did he have of those?
That's what I was gonna say. How long was Sasha Banks' title run?
All right, I need you to.
Because Sasha Banks she has retained the title. Like
yeah.
she's made title defenses. So I don't know about that one. I don't know about
surprised.
That one. I challenged that one.
Hey, let's look it up. He said after he threw the red flag on me, Fluke. The challenge. Nah, wait a second. Bring the video in. Let me see. Well, when you need, I want to fill the silence, but I know you look like you're about to talk. I want to give you time to read.
No, go ahead, fill it.
All right, I'm gonna give you the other one. The other one.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Okay, so no, the premise is incorrect. Seth Rollins has a longer women's reign than Sasha Banks because he has no women's reign at all. While Sasha Banks has multiple women's reigns, however, a confusingly similar point is that Seth Rollins has a longer record of successful women's championship defenses, thanks to his mixed tag team matches where he and Becky won both the Universal and the Women's Championship, successfully defending the Women's Championship in the process.
Okay, so technically it's half wrong.
So, all right. So basically what they're saying is he has more successful defenses than Sasha Banks does. Because I guess Sasha Banks never successfully defended her title.
Which is crazy because it's a man with a women's, like, I don't care how many times he did it. He was women's champion.
I just like how many successful defenses does Sasha Banks have?
That's when my brain went, DJ, when I read that comment.
Right.
Because I know he couldn't have been a women's champion for so long. So how long was she? Like, is this a surprising moment like Edge with the 136 and the Jinder Mahal? Like, yo, he wasn't really champion for that long.
I was about to fucking.
I know, like I remember Jinder having it for a minute, so that's why that didn't really surprise me that much. But I feel like I've seen Sasha Banks defend her title. Like it's not like she wins it and loses it right after. I've seen her defend her title.
Oh, hold on, no.
Uh-oh. I know that. Nah. I was like, nah, it says it here.
In 4 years, 5 title reigns, and 0 successful title defenses, Sasha Banks has hit a total of 100 days as Raw Women's Champion.
Damn. She had no successful title. That's crazy.
And then you wonder why she leaves when they make her lose the tag team titles?
But it didn't seem like that. Like, look at DJ, how surprised he looks. He looks like he said, I've seen her defend it. No, you haven't.
like I synced it.
Like that's a good feeling. Then you lose so much that you lost so much, and I still felt like you won.
Right.
That's good. Shit, I lose my title any day if the crowd still feels like I'm winning.
I mean, there's action figures with her with the title.
Well, she was able to win them, but she just can't defend them.
Well, you also got to remember, we're talking about the WWE Championship, right? So she had 5 reigns. There was a time where she won the title from Charlotte. She lost the title in the next week. And she won it again. And she lost it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a time when her and Charlotte were just passing those titles around.
Becky too.
She had 0 successful title defenses. She won the title 5 times, but lost it in every instance, including her loss at WrestleMania 32 against Charlotte Flair and at the Hell in a Cell against Charlotte Flair.
That shit is crazy.
What about when her and Becky had the world titles?
Now, let's...
La funda de basura.
I guess that's what I'm like, for whatever reason in my, like, cause I feel like, cause in the COVID era, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, I could be remembering this completely wrong. I feel like Becky had a world title and Sasha had a world title. And then they would cheat, but they would defend them until they finally lost them.
Yeah, but no, it's she. Everything is saying she has no title defenses.
Wow.
She held multiple championships in her career, including the NXT Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship, and SmackDown Women's Championship, and the Tag Team Championship. She has won the Raw Championship a total of 5 times, and the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship twice as her partner Bayley. With her partner Bayley, her championship reigns include the inaugural WWE Women's Tag Team Championship and becoming the first female to hold both the Raw and SmackDown titles. This video highlights whatever, but all right. So the first reign, she won the NXT Championship. And then Raw, she won the 5 reigns. She won. So all right, she won the Raw Championship 5 times and the SmackDown Championship once. I think she defended the SmackDown Championship.
That's what I'm like. I can't fathom that every time she won the title, like she walked around with it for 100 days, and then okay, in the first defense she loses it. Like that I have a problem with that. I just think there's something missing here. Like every single time she's won it.
All right, so she successful defense as one half of the inaugural WWE Tag Team Championships with Bayley. They successfully defended the title multiple times. Okay, so the Raw Championship. Sasha has held successful defenses of the Raw Women's Championship during her reign. But where?
They probably like some matches on Raw or something.
All right, I'm going to go to this Reddit post.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just hard for me to believe that every time she won the title, then boom, like the first defense, she loses it every single time. Like it's just hard for me to accept that. And I'm not even the big Sasha Banks fan.
Yeah.
And that she walked around with it for a month and then, or that's 3 months. She's had it for.
So it says Sasha Banks had one successful WWE Raw Women's Championship defense against Carmella in TLC 2020, and a successful SmackDown Women's Championship defense against Bayley on SmackDown in 2020.
Which is pretty much COVID era.
Yeah.
That is it. So that kind of also gives you some insight on why she's insistent on this belt collector thing that she's doing now.
Word.
So that kind of gives you a little bit of
that Harvey Whippleman. Be right back. But yeah, it does, because I think that holds for the 4 years that she was champion. Because after that, because I remember her beating someone for the title.
Right.
So she defended it somewhere.
Yes. Because it's like to have the title, because a couple of these times, like we're talking about, you're losing at WrestleMania. So it's like, so you mean tell me you won the title somewhere and you didn't defend it till WrestleMania? You know, so just, you know, in the NXT title, she didn't have no defenses of the NXT title. So it's just, that's crazy. Chat, how we doing? How we doing tonight? So we had Thursday night football. I live pretty close to SoFi Stadium, so I can, every time the Chargers score, I can hear the cannon go off. And then my Dodgers play game 1 tomorrow. Let's see how that goes. And now we got and everybody's making it another Toronto versus LA thing, like with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. That'd be funny if they had, like, because I know in the World Series they have people perform. That'd be interesting if they had the two perform. What else we got going on? We have I don't know if we got to talk about it last week, but Jacob Fatu is injured. And he's going to be out for a while. And I saw he's even going to have like a dental procedure done. So that should be interesting. Let's see what happens with that. Is he going to go permanent gold on his teeth or? But let's see. And then don't we got Saturday night's main event coming up? You had Jay winning the Battle Royal to go to Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. Like that, you know, that's what I was trying to get at before we finished the trivia.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of wrestling right now with Jay winning that?
You know, okay, so I've been going through, you know, I was looking at people saying stuff online and saying stuff in posts. I am not getting the Jay. I don't understand the Jay hate. Like, somebody in the chat help me out. Like, because I don't understand, because like all the excuses that people give for the Jay hate, and then like you saw, like I sent you guys a post where these guys were like the most overrated wrestlers, and then one guy, that was his first person he mentioned was Jay, and they're like, oh, and they're shoving him down our throat and all that. It's just like, so this is what kind of like, I kind of lose patience with people that just can't enjoy the show. Like they want to be, you know, I got to be this hardcore fan. And once I see that you push, like, it's almost like punk rock. If I see that you're getting a push from the people in the back, then I'm now all of a sudden I think you're overrated. I want to root for the guy that they didn't push. Like, so it's like you guys want to do a punk rock thing where Jay worked his ass off for that for this moment. Yeah. And so to shit on it just because he's getting pushed and he got noticed for working his ass off, what does that make you? I just don't understand. And then you can't tell me that you are a I bet you, like, so you cannot be a Bryan Danielson fan and then tell me that you're going to hate on Jay and the reasons why you're going to tell me that you think Jay is not is overrated. He's doing it's the same character It's just in a different package.
Yeah.
It's the exact same character.
But he's Samoa like that.
That's what I'm saying. A different package.
yeah.
Okay, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's a different package.
But it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
I feel you, and I would agree with you. But the reason why I'm like, I don't think this was the best move is because I don't know what they're trying to tell us. Like we go down to the nitty and gritty of it. They came out, the Usos, him and Jimmy. They were Samoan, tag team. Then they became their own people. They were like gangsters, and them and the New Day were killing it. Jimmy gets hurt. He's there with Roman. He puts on a hell of a match. That's where I saw his talent. I said, this guy's got something. He becomes a right-hand man. He becomes just as big as Roman in my eyes. Maybe not as big, but like he's the second guy in this group. And then they move him over. And as soon as they put him by himself, we need you to help Cody get heat. So go team up with Cody. So you left a tag team to go team up with Cody. All right. Then all right, now that Cody got the heat, whatever, you come back, you're the biggest thing on Raw. So what we're going to do, you're going to lose every fucking Intercontinental title match you ever going to get. Then you're going to finally win it and then lose it the next week because your brother needs to screw you somehow. And then you're going to do the same shit with the world title. And not only are you going to lose every world title, the opportunity we give you, but at WrestleMania, when you finally win it, it's going to be a horrible fucking ending to the match. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to win the title, and we're not even going to use you. You're just going to be the Big Show. You're going to come out in the beginning of the night, and you. And then, by the way, Goldberg needs to show up, so you're going to lose the title to fucking Gunther on Raw. Fuck it. Because Goldberg needed a retirement match, and, Gunther needed his pants to be held up by a belt, apparently. And now, I'm Mr. Save-A-Ho. Whoever needs saving, I got to go out there and get my ass kicked by the same fucking person every fucking day. And now all of a sudden, I need to stop doing this shit. And my brother's like, yeah, but you changed. You ain't Roman Reigns. And I'm like, well, you ain't Roman Reigns either, but this wasn't who y'all was to begin with. Nothing that Jay's doing now was who he ever was. And now all of a sudden, he's wrestling for the title because Seth Rollins hurt. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I think you kind of like could have got away with a Saturday Night Main Event of LA Knight and CM Punk. Because at least if you finally give LA Knight a chance to win something, to get a title shot, you give him a title shot. Even if he loses, he got something. And then you could put in Jay somewhere else. But then initially, like, everybody's like, oh, well, now Jay is going to be the leader of the division because, I'm smart and it makes sense, it's like, it makes more sense for CM Punk to be the leader of the division because all the times that Seth Rollins fought CM Punk, I've never seen them fuck with CM Punk. and Paul Heyman is CM Punk's best friend. Like, to me, it's like I said, I don't care who wins or loses, but make it make sense. And this ain't making sense from what I'm seeing. It's like, wait a minute. All of a sudden, because your guy's gone, now you're gonna push the nigga? Like, wait a minute, what is this? And then for what? For him to lose to CM Punk? Do you have any faith that he's gonna win this world title?
I don't.
No. Instead of he can win the world title. It's like, nah. CM Punk about to be the champion.
Isn't this a great way to surprise you? If you wanted to please the people that think like you,
bro, all right, I'll let DJ answer this question seriously, but I'm gonna answer this question like this, show. This is like a woman that treats me bad and cheats on me, but every once in a while cooks me my favorite meal. I enjoy the meal, but it don't make up for the way you fucking treat me. It's a toxic relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make up for the toxicity in this. The one time you do something nice for me.
You taking that plate though?
But I'm texting you. I'm gonna show you a picture of the place saying if I died tomorrow, this is why. but go ahead, DJ. I'll let you answer that question seriously.
I guess I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna try to be just to bring some, yeah. Okay. Like, hey, it's gonna be a fun, like it's gonna be a main event that who doesn't want to see this match? Like, so you got a match that's gonna be fun on Saturday night. Like, you got CM Punk versus Jey Uso for the world title. So regardless of what happened before that, like, and I know that we're in the business of this being a syndicated television show, and we need the stories that make sense and all of this and that. But I mean, the man eliminated his brother to get to this match. So I think, like, I don't have a problem with this. For a world, I mean, so like you said, like LA Knight, I guess for me, I'm just kind of over LA Knight. I think he did get his shot. I think he got his shot. We saw what it looks like for him to get all the way to that, and he is not Diamond Dallas Page. Like, I don't think he has that, like, he has some kind, he does have a charisma, but I don't think he has to be the man with the strap kind of charisma. So I think we've seen it and he's cool. Like, I'm like, he's cool. I don't think he sucks. None of that. I just don't think he's the top. So that's why I'm like, LA Knight for what? Like, I'd rather see, if you're gonna have me pick like two guys at, like, so one guy's automatically in a battle royal, I would have picked, this is what I would have done. And to make it interesting, they had him eliminate Jimmy to get there.
I mean, any good defense lawyer would say that Jimmy already went out of the ring, touched him. No, but listen, I agree with everything you said.
Mm-hmm.
I personally would rather Jay than Ellie.
Okay.
But just like the dynamics of all this shit, it kind of feels like they're burying two motherfuckers simultaneously for the greater good. And I don't know what the greater good is. So,
well, I mean, like, so I guess I just don't see losing at the very pinnacle as a bury. If you're losing, like, let's say I lost. Hell, if he lost this battle royal, right? If he lost a battle royal and then on Saturday night's main event, he's going against Tozawa, that's burying. To me, that's your bury. Okay. You're in the world title match. That's not you can't be buried in the world title match. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. All right. So my thought process on that is, like, for LA Knight to be buried in that situation. Because he's always been the bridesmaid.
No, I think in my opinion, LA Knight should be, like, I mean, he's like the level, like, say, the Honky Tonk Man. Like, I think, and this is not like, this is not making fun of anybody. Like
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
So I think he should have one of these, either the United States or the Intercontinental title, and that should be like a damn near, like, every week he's fucking defending this title in a great match, but he defends it. And he wins. That's how I feel about LA Knight, but not a world title. Like, he just, I don't see him as like a world champion.
I agree. Honestly, I don't get his character. But, like, the push, he's always been the guy that's like, look, they make the fans go, we want him to win the Money in the Bank. We want him to win this. We want him to win that. And it's like, all right, he's on tier to win, and then he loses. To someone who's like, you still with the company? You know what I'm saying? I honestly think this is kind of like with Cody. They're failing their way to success. Like, they're fucking up so much that they're gonna find something out of it. Like they're fucking up so much that someone stepped in shit and they got lucky. You know what I'm saying? It's like the version in the horror film. He's always getting ass whooped, and then right at the end, she fucking chandelier falls on Jason, and he goes back down to hell, and she's good now. she's able to escape.
Yeah. And the credits roll, and the police are got. She's got the police have the little blanket over her.
You know, like that's what I think they're doing right now. I don't think they have a plan.
That's hilarious.
I don't think they have a plan or none. The same. It might not. It might not be apples and oranges, but the same thing I'm feeling now is they're doing to Stephanie now what they did to Jay, where they're using Nikki Bella to ride the coattails of Stephanie, because Nikki's not getting the warmest reception back. But now if she's with Stephanie, the hottest chick out there, now people are going to start warming up to Nikki. And they did that with Cody when Jay was the hottest one out there.
Like you said, like I'm definitely apples and oranges. I think because we have more wrestling fans now, we even have more female wrestling fans that recognize like actual like women that we're into them because they can wrestle. Yeah. Whereas Nikki Bella she's a reality TV star. Like that's why you have a Bella Army and all that is from the reality show.
She was the diva.
Right. Okay. She was a diva like that. Yeah. But her wrestling, both of them, or both her and her sister could not wrestle like that. Like it looked horrible. They were hurting people. They were hurting themselves. Okay. So that's why and we know this, and that's why she wasn't getting it. Like there's nothing you can do in the storyline that's going to make people go, "Oh yeah, Nikki Bella." That's not going to happen. So, but I understand what the cross of what you're saying though. Yeah. Because Stephanie doesn't need any of this. She doesn't need any of that. Just put her in the ring. Like this is who you're defending against. Okay, you guys create the match, and I'm gonna. and that's all you need. That's all she's shown that she needs. She doesn't need to say much. The woman just knows what she's doing in a wrestling ring. Like that's period, point blank. So man, woman, or child, she holds your attention when she's in she's one of those people that can wrestle a broom and you're gonna watch.
Yep.
So that's, so they need to they need to trust it. They need to trust it. Like they're so used to somebody that can, like say like Chelsea Green, who you give her a microphone, and then that's gonna sell the match. You don't need and that's what they're used to, and they're not used to somebody that doesn't speak English that well, but doesn't need to. We don't need it. We don't need her. She's one of those. We don't need her to say anything. Who is she going against? Okay, boom. I got my popcorn. I'm watching. I don't need her to say anything.
Like, just say I'm a whoop your ass.
That's all. Like that's all you need.
She could be out there going, "Donde está la biblioteca?" And I'll be like, "You damn right, honey. You damn right." Yeah,
I'll show you.
You know what I'm saying?
Your culo is mine. And then
that's it.
All right, I'm getting popcorn. I'm coming.
Yeah.
So yeah, they need to trust it. Like trust what she's got it already. You don't need. There's nothing else you need to do. You put a title on her. Boom. You guys are opponents. Ring the bell, and everybody's already invested. You don't need nothing else with her.
Because you see the match she had with Roxanne. She keeps having matches like that with different people, and everyone will elevate.
Exactly. Because that's the thing, like you're saying, like when she doesn't wrestle to where the other even though she wins, but the other, you can see that other person though, they can wrestle too. Like it's like, wait, that person had a good match too. So it's not this, oh, I won and that's it, and nobody else gets, like, this is, I guess, is another thing that I kind of didn't like about John Cena was that you got fed to John Cena and then that was it, and this guy didn't get to do it, like, like he got to embarrass, he basically embarrasses himself to wrestle John Cena.
Yeah, I was saying this shit. John Cena's entire Marine run.
Right.
You spend 99% of the match fucking John Cena up.
Yep.
And then he comes back and pins you.
Yep.
And that makes me out of the match.
Right.
But yeah, if Jay wins the world title, Saturday Night Main Event, I would be happy for him. But I'm also a little skeptical. Like, I need Jay. I need Jay.
You have to be.
Yeah,
you have to be skeptical. Because they also, made a story to where Jimmy can't be happy.
Yeah.
Even if he wins, he can't be happy. So, and I'm afraid to have them have a match, like because of what we saw at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
We know they have the talent to have a good match, but we don't know. We haven't seen it. We don't know if they can.
Yeah.
And so you don't want a sloppy match for your world titles, especially for like Jay needs, like if he wins, like you're saying, he needs a nice streak of some good match title defenses.
Yep.
Let this man have some kind of legacy with the world title, and then do what you want. Then okay, he loses and we go on, but let us have that. Let us squeeze all the juice out of this orange. Let this,
Because I honestly believe if Jay wins the title, it's almost certain his first opponent is either going to be Jimmy or Braun. And Jimmy, I understand, but Braun is like, this is too soon. Because we also want Braun to still be looked at as a person who can be a champion. Unless they're going to do some shit where it's a fuck finish and all that, but then that don't help Jimmy out neither.
A dusty finish.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, none of this shit that they're doing is helping Jimmy out. It needs to be a clean win, straight win for him to be the champion. And he needs that, fuck this whole, I'm Sami Zayn and everybody I wrestle, I'm the underdog shit. Go back to being the right-hand man. Go get these motherfuckers and bring back some fucking trophy. You know what I'm saying?
That'll stop the haters for sure. Because I'm tired of them. Like, I'm just tired of people. I don't think it's... How is he not? Like, so they can never answer that. Yep. And it's always some bullshit answer. It's like every champion's got something that they do, like the crowd does on the entrance. Like, that's what are you talking about? I would book Punk to win and face Braun for Leon. What you think?
I'm not opposed to that. Because like I said, Punk is already an established top guy.
Right.
So him fighting Braun, if he beats Braun, it's because Punk is a veteran. He's a top guy. You got to come with your A game to beat CM Punk. Jimmy, you're saying this, but he has to establish it. You know what I'm saying? And, they were talking about how Jimmy's not Roman, and the reason why he's not Roman is because he doesn't have those clean wins. Before Roman was at the Bloodline, he was beating people clean. He beat Braun Strowman clean. He beat The Fiend clean. He beat all these people as a bad guy clean. And then when it started getting later on in the thing where he's starting to get worn down and they're coming sooner and sooner, he's like, all right, I need some help here. Drew McIntyre, no joke. I can't wrestle Drew McIntyre after I done wrestled for 5 years doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like lost a step here. I lost my, help me out, please. Then they came and did that shit. It's like, who was Jay wrestling for the world title?
Right.
And then when he actually had a rematch with Gunther, he automatically lost it. It's like Dolph Ziggler. When he won the world title, the first person they put him up against, John Moxley. And then after that, Randy Orton. It killed all of his momentum. Right. Drew McIntyre, he wins the title, they put him up against Randy Orton. Killed his momentum. Not Bobby Lash. Moxley put him up with Randy Orton. Killed his fucking momentum. There's so many people. It depends on who you defend your title against. And nothing. I would love to see Jey Uso with the World Heavyweight Champion defending that shit against people that are good, but they didn't get a shot.
You want a Cody Rhodes kind of run. My bad.
Nah, because Cody Rhodes, to me, his run just felt like he's the champion. Now what? Fuck. We didn't anticipate y'all people watching after that.
Hey, he defended it against everybody though.
I mean, he defended it against Kevin Owens, which that Kevin Owens is a good performer, but that story was kind of stupid. And then he defended it against it's how bad it is. I can't even tell you most of the people he fucking defended it against. But it was always 3 fucking Cody Cutters and 14 fucking Crossroads, and I beat you. Like Cody didn't have what I was just gonna say it. There are no more Hulk Hogans. There are no more Stings. There are no more fucking Ricky the Dragon Steamboats. And by what I mean by that is there's no more adversity that you have to overcome. It's I get up, do my move, and beat you now. Because as much as people say Hogan never lost, Hogan hulked up after he got fucking earthquake bombed 4 times. And it was a last desperation move and it ended the match. He didn't just get up, do 14 different fucking moves, do a signature shit, do other shit, pose to the fucking crowd, go outside, shake a baby, have a fucking snack, and then hit you with his finishing move 18 times and beat you. When Hogan hit the you, that meant you lost. Right now. Match is over. Yeah.
And the guy, damn.
Yeah, like when Bret Hart beat you with the sharpshooter is because he wore your leg down. It wasn't luck he put you in that shit. He intentionally put you in there to tap you out. You was done with. You know what I'm saying? Like the Rock.
Liana's dying.
You know what I'm saying? Like think about it. John Cena, I literally seen John Cena get hit by a 747 at 700 miles an hour into the fucking ground. He went 15 feet into the ground and got up and F-U'd the fucking plane onto the Miz and beat the Miz.
Like the shoulder came up.
Yo, dude, last week I was saying this. The Miz is the only person I've ever seen go, oh, this is a last man center match? Alex Riley, stay out here with me. It's a 2-on-1 now. You ain't coming out later. We ain't doing this one-on-one shit and you help me. No, let's fuck him up now and get him over. You know? And he still beat 2 people. 2-on-1 in a last man center match. This is where I saw him get hit by a plane. He got hit by a plane, a train, and every other thing. And he stood up like he never got touched. That's why I think in reality John Cena has a twin. And we just don't see when they transition.
Oh, you saw a Peacemaker.
Yeah. John Cena just has a douchebag twin that don't know how to wrestle. And every time he gets his ass kicked, his twin comes in, F-U, boom, pin.
When he beat Nexus, that was it for me. When he beat Nexus all by himself, I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to take a break from him.
Yeah, word.
Right there.
I got a question. With those 5 Cody Cutters and stuff like that, is that more respect to the guy that you're putting over? Because at the same time, I've never seen a guy like Hulk Hogan 1, 2, and then a 2.5 shoulder. Now I look strong. Because that was another way of doing that. Hit me with 3 Cody Cutters so I could look strong. Like, it took that to put me over. The Hulk Hogan elbow up as the fucking 3rd count is coming. That's another thing. Oh, I almost kicked out. But I was trying to ask, is it more respect to your partner? Like, I'm putting you over. I need 3 of my moves.
If I'm going to be honest, I'll let DJ answer this seriously. But if I'm going to be honest with you, to me, I think that's just a way for them to go, I got no original idea. You got no original idea? I'm just going to hit you with my shit 4 times. You kick out of it. There's no originality in this motherfucker right here.
It's just happening too much. Like kind of like what Toe was saying. I get what you're saying as well, Show. Like that, like there were times when, I think it was kind of like there were times I think it was just hard for Hulk to just have a finish. Like, dude, you're just gonna lose. And I think he just always there's something in him where he just can't handle it, and he does something screwy at the end of matches. That's one thing. But at the same time, let's go to what we're seeing right now with wrestling. Yeah, I know we're probably old people yelling at the clouds and all of this, but can a finisher just be the end of the match? Like if the guy caught you with his finisher, that's it. Like, so if you want to do these like really close give me a few 2 counts on stuff. He almost hits the finisher. Or he didn't hit it very well, he only got a piece of it and you kick out, do something like that. But where guys hitting his finisher, like you said, like there's times I've seen him hit it twice, they'll hit it twice and boom, like they kick out, like wait, so yeah, so that's got to stop. Like that's got to stop.
I agree with you and disagree with you at the same time. For the simple fact that there's some guys that I felt comfortable with what he was doing that to. There's 2 people that I felt like he needed that. Roman Reigns, when he got the first title, he needed those cutting cuts. Roman Reigns, I need to fucking hit him with a bat. This man got fucking ripped off a fucking ring with a fucking, what's this called? A truck while he was in it. It's Roman Reigns. So I think for certain guys, like you said, he was doing it too much. For Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, I felt like he needed that. He needs to hit him with 3-coated cutter. It's fucking Brock Lesnar. The man that's only been the heavyweight champion. So I agree and disagree. Some matches I feel like you deserve that. Undertaker, like if you wanted to beat the Undertaker, I didn't want to see him with 1 cutty coater beat the Undertaker. It's done. Like I want to see you. It's the Undertaker, bro.
Okay.
Do CPR to him, revive him, and kill him. Oh, go ahead, my bad.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When Shawn Michaels beat the Undertaker, he hit the Undertaker with about 2-3 super kicks throughout the match. We saw the progression of how the Undertaker was getting weaker and weaker throughout the match, and that last super kick was like, okay, this is the one that did it.
Right.
Now, if we saw Shawn Michaels super kick the Undertaker, pick his ass back up, super kick him again, pick his ass back up, super kick him again, and then pin him, and he kicked out, you're gonna go, oh shit, like he really's trying to beat the Undertaker. Then the next match, he does that shit to Mankind. Then the next match, he does that to Vader, and it's like, wait a minute, is this your new move?
Right.
Because to me, when he did to Roman Reigns, he Cody cutted Roman Reigns twice, someone interfered. Right. He Cody cutted him twice again, someone interfered. He Cody cutted Roman Reigns about 18 times in that match because someone kept interfering. And that last one, he was like, yo, fuck this. I don't, like, I'm getting you down. There's no, you ain't getting back up.
Right.
That match, I see it.
Right.
Brock, it's okay, whatever. Because I seen Brock lose to 1 fucking curb stomp. Brock has lost to 1 move before, but to do it to Seth Rollins off the top rope and Seth Rollins kicks out,
yeah,
it's like, wait a minute, bro.
Right.
We're not like you're like. You told us Seth Rollins is going crazy, that he needs to win this match. That's what you said. Well, when did you discuss this in the match? See, because this is what I'm talking about, Joe. If he did this, like let's say Cody cutted him once, he pinned him, he kicked out. He did another big move, not another Cody cutter, just another big move. He kicked out. He did some other shit. He kicked out. And Cody's like, yo, what the fuck I got to do to put this nigga down? Now we're on the top rope. Boom. Take a little bit longer. You ain't got to immediately pin him because that's where it kills me. If you immediately pin him and he kicks out, it's like, yo, I don't know. But you gave him a little second, he kicks out. It's like, okay, you're going to have to do like, okay, Seth Rollins isn't losing this match. You got to kill him. That's the disconnect with the 52 fucking finishing moves and doing it the right way. Because I would rather that multiple times throughout the match where it's like, yo, I'm pulling out all the stops. I got nothing for you. Here goes another one. I hope you don't have enough energy for this shit. Then 42 in a row and you kicked out. Because I would rather you show me that this guy's not gonna lose no matter what. Like Macho Man and the Ultimate Warrior. Macho Man did everything he could to try to beat the Warrior in that retirement match, in that career match, to the point where he was like, fuck it, and he hit Ultimate Warrior like 7 times with the elbow. And then the Warrior got up, did his fucking Ultimate Warrior shit, and won the match right after that.
Question: how is that allowed? He hit the Warrior that's the same stature of Brock with 17 elbows, and that's okay. But Cody can't hit Brock with 3 cutters.
How many times has Brock hit a second wind, shook the ropes, and got a burst of energy to finish a match?
You're right. He's Hogan too.
and what do we know about the Ultimate Warrior? This man is crazy. He's strong. He got the power of the gods. Yo, Gorilla Monsoon.
Kind of
yeah,
thing.
He's from the land unknown or whatever. Gorilla Monsoon was saying he's talking to the gods. Like, this whole story was being told to us in this match with something we can invest in. That's why when Vin Diesel jumps from one highway to another highway and hits a car and he survives, we're okay with it because we've seen him do this shit before.
And we know fuck physics on Fast and Furious movies.
It's like Vin Diesel is the only person that can defy the laws of everything and make it. And we're like, all right, we get it. Because that's the way it is. Now, if the kid who fucking lost his Mazda in part 1 did that shit, nah, you're bugging, son. You'd have been dead.
Who lost his Mazda?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
If he was holding a helicopter by a chain.
Yeah, you know. That's the issue. Vin Diesel versus
Lenny!
That's right. Vin Diesel versus a tank. Vin wins.
Vin wins.
but that, to me, that's the thing. Like, if it's a match where it's like a street fight or last man standing, that's where you can pull out multiple moves because I'm trying to end this, and you're not letting me end it. It's a battle of wills. Now it's just like, yeah, now it's just like, well, I got an idea. If I hit you with my move 18 times and you kicked out, you're going to look hell of a strong. You're going to look hell of strong. And then what happened there? I'm going to take him, the El Grande Americano little metal plate and put in my mask on my headbutt, and we're going to win the match. That's it. Let's go. We ain't even gonna practice it. That's it. I hope you got down. Because that's how they talk now in the back.
That's how they talk now.
Yeah, that's how they talk. That's how every single wrestler talk now in the back.
You can tell by the way they're wrestling.
Yeah. DJ, you wanna be the serious one?
I don't know how I follow that. What was the question again?
Is it respectful to give the guy 14 moves that he kicks out?
14, like,
yeah.
So it's like, so I do hear you show, like, it does matter who the wrestler is. And so we're on. This is it's WrestleMania, or it's SummerSlam, it's the Royal Rumble. Like some kind of, like, we're not on Raw. We're not on. I guess that's one of the issues I have with I'm going to bring AEW into this, is that we're watching a Dynamite on a random Wednesday night, and you're seeing this. You're seeing people do 2 of their finishers, and then just this whatever wrestler He's kicking out. I'm like, so I'm ready to turn the channel because it's like, wait. So what's your finisher? It's like, so what? Why are we even calling it a finisher if we can't finish a Wednesday night match against another wrestler that's not even like a star? So why are we here? Like, so okay, so that's where I agree with, like, so that's where I go where Toe is like, we didn't know, we think this is just gonna make the match more interesting that you're gonna kick out of a finisher. This is why I don't like. Every time I see a post from the Wrestling Observer or I see how many stars a match got, this is why I don't care, because it's like, because he likes that. Like, he thinks that's what gives you stars. And it's like, but at the same time, you're taking away the psychology of wrestling. Again, we already know, like, if we took all the stuff away, everybody listening to my voice knows that this is a performance. Like, we all know this. Yeah. So if you take all of the elements of us knowing that this is a performance and then not like, so, and then you take all the psychology away, then what are we like? That's like watching a movie and we can see all the strings and everything. So, yeah. Okay. So this is where so bringing it back to this offense, like, so when, like you said, the Shawn Michaels and Undertaker that's like a perfect example of, I'm going to hit these where you can see the psychology of it's during the course of the match. Like, boom, okay, that first one didn't do it. Okay, here's another one. Here's another one. It's way down in the match. Like, we have a back and forth for another 45 minutes, and now I hit this other one and that one. And they notice that they always make sure that one makes the most noise. It makes the most impact. I've seen wrestlers get mad, or I've even saw them on interviews saying, "Hey, like they know that this point is coming up. It's like, hey, you better hit me. Like, you got to hit me. Don't worry about me getting a concussion or whatever. You need to hit me hard on this move because they know what's coming. That's why. Okay, that's why. So, for it to just happen all the time." It's like eating. It's like if we ate donuts every day. It's just like like it's not a treat anymore. So too much of anything is bad. So that's the point. Is that's where Toe is saying, okay, yeah, we get it. The crossroads. Sometimes one crossroad ain't gonna do it, but every match, every defense, like every match, has to be multiple so maybe you need to think of another finisher. If every single time you defend your title, you need to do multiple crossroads.
Word.
Is it this time? Is it this generation of wrestling though? Because I've never seen John Cena more than one attitude adjustment.
Absolutely, you have. Yes, you have. Stop that.
No, in the past. Recently, I saw him do like 30.
In the past.
Okay. Okay. I thought I knew. Okay.
No. Absolutely.
So even Cena does it.
Again, that's one of the things that turned me off. Like, it's just like, so people are, he's doing AAs all over the place. So it's just like, I was like, what is this? So I that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait till this era is over. Like, I can't do it.
He was doing the AA so often he had to turn into the fucking STF.
And then the stupid, like, when he went to the crowd, the chop thing, I was just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna wait till this era's over. I'm gonna take a break.
Yo, my bad, Toe.
No, I was laughing. Go ahead.
I was gonna say my headphones is about to die, so I'm gonna give you the last one.
Okay.
Last fun fact. Every member of the Shield pinned a member of the Shield to become to win their first title. My bad.
That is a fun fact.
Like, I think Roman Reigns pinned Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins pinned
Roman,
and then what's his name pinned one of the other two. So for the first title, they each pinned each other. And I do, after that fun fact, I have a question for you before it dies. What is your most surprising moment in wrestling? Because Toe is looking up the facts.
Man,
that's in case my headphones die.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
No worries. That's a damn good question because there's been some, especially during the Monday Night Wars. I think that's probably some of the most, for our age, that's been some of the most shocking things. Because so context for folks that are a little bit younger, you didn't see wrestlers go back and forth like that. Like you didn't see them go back and forth to companies. It was very rare. And so I gotta say Scott Hall. Like I gotta say Scott Hall. Showing up and like there's a random, like it was gonna be this random match, this random Monday night match. And then so what we feel is Razor Ramon is crawling over the rail and grabbing the mic. And then he goes into that promo. That was like you guys don't understand how because now that's almost norm. So that was freaking you didn't see that. Like that was shocking.
Yeah. All right. So real quick, your fact is right but wrong.
Okay.
So
okay.
Every member of the Shield beat a member of the Shield for the title, but Dean Ambrose beat Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns beat Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins beat Roman Reigns.
What was the wrong part? I got the order of who beat who. Okay.
Because you made it seem like every member beat every member.
Nah. I meant to say they each beat a member of the Shield to become the first champion.
The first time they won the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, also to answer your question, my most shocking moment might surprise you, but is when Sting showed up in Survivor Series.
Okay. Okay. That's definitely,
that was my most shocking moment.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna make a video with your moments in the video when it comes out. But
yeah. And then I would even say to back, like to go even to piggyback on Toe's surprise. I think so to go to that WrestleMania and to have DX and NWO show up, like that was like me and my friend were hoarse after that. Like that was so we were hoarse for the rest of Mania. From the pop that everybody gave for that.
Word. I mean, I always find it funny because that match was dope that we got to see that.
Right.
But it was Sting going, this isn't WCW versus WWE. This is me not letting Triple H do to WWE what the NWO did to WCW. It was like, no, it's WCW versus WWE. Triple H is going to make sure he squashes every part of WCW.
Leon's got a good question here.
Seth Rollins.
I think so two things. so yes, Seth Rollins being one of them. Two, I think the communication up front. Like I think when they first met, right when they first said, okay, because at first, like I said, when you watch the documentary, he's thinking I'm just gonna have the match at WrestleMania. This will be my last match. Instead, in that meeting, hey, stay with us for a year. Let's do all these things in a year. Like, you can have these kinds of matches in a year. Maybe win the strap one time. Stay with us for the year. It'll let's go out like that, where it's it'll be like your goodbye year. And then at the end of it, we do Hall of Fame and one last WrestleMania when you go into the Hall of Fame and boom, you go out like that. That I think if they would have had that kind of communication, because it seemed like, okay, he's thinking the one match, and then all of a sudden, you sold so much stuff. That's basically what happened. Hey, let's have you go against Seth Rollins for the world title, like right now. And I don't think he was expecting that. then you had Seth Rollins, who was already had like a move set that he was into at that point, and doing turnbuckle bombs to a 60-year-old man was not the best idea.
Multiple times.
Okay, even after the first one, you can hear him say, "Hey, let's go away from that spot," and he does it again. So it's like this is when I was like, okay, Seth doesn't listen to his opponents, and for like, and so so I think that I think if they would have said, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do in the course of a year, stay with us," we're both gonna be like the business we're both gonna do. It's gonna so that I think that would have been way better than the way that they did it.
Yeah. And not for nothing, if we had a choice between Triple H versus Sting and Undertaker versus Sting, I would pick Undertaker versus Sting 100% of the time.
In fact, I would have. So, in fact, for like I said, on that plan, right? Let's say, okay, for that plan, Undertaker's, and then maybe Undertaker's just not ready. All right, so you still have the end up like kind of that match and have the NWO and DX thing to get us all like, because that got everybody really excited anyway, right? At the end, like now you have the cinematic Sting versus Undertaker match. Because at that time, that's kind of what I would want to see, to be honest with you. Like, because now we're nowhere near any other primes.
Yeah,
I don't think at that time seeing them in a ring would have been what we think. So that's why I would have gone. So at the end, okay, just like Undertaker did. Like Undertaker had his retirement match be a cinematic match. Let's Sting, Undertaker, cinematic. Do what you want with the with the supernatural things and all of that, and I think we were gonna enjoy it, So yeah, that's how I would have written it out.
I would have loved to see that too, because you at one point you could have had a Crow versus a Hawk.
Exactly.
So like that would have so many things we could have done. So many things.
But yeah, but give it that time. Like, so if you had a year time to do it, like to space all this stuff out, you could have had a whole lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Could have Joker Sting at one point. So all that.
Word. He should have been on an attempted murder charge. Jesus.
Shit. And I can't even argue. I don't have an argument against that.
To be honest, he should have stopped. He should have stopped that turnbuckle shit, because he also fucked up Finn Balor.
I'm about to say, after Finn Balor, that should have been okay. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. It's not even that interesting of a move. Like,
that's what I was about to say. I was like, it's not even like necessary. Like, I need this move.
No.
It puts me over.
No, yeah. Dog. Nobody cares about this move that you're doing. That's hurting people.
Like, it was in like one video game that was, oh, that shit is dope, and then that's it. That was the first time I ever saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Sting versus Orton.
Absolutely.
Shit, a prime Sting versus Orton? Yeah.
Oh man. That's a lot of money, right? That would be money right there.
Word.
So on the other, if we go all the way back, I think we needed somebody to because Sting, after he saw the debuts of Booker T and Chris Jericho, is what turned him off, and that's why he went to TNA.
Yeah.
I did so. I bet you so that's another. Booker T wins that world title after Triple H and Everett. After Triple H says what he says for the lead up to it, I bet you Sting goes, okay. It looks like it'll be okay for me to go there. But for him to get punched down like that in promos leading up to a WrestleMania match and then still have Booker T lose, he's like, okay, I'm gonna stay here in TNA and do this.
Yeah, definitely. Because not for nothing, when WWE acquired WCW, there was a lot of disrespect that they went through. Booker T alone went through a lot of shit before he
Right.
became King Booker and and started winning championships. But every other WCW wrestler at that time that went did nothing. They did, they hardly did anything with him. They try to repackage him to be somebody they're not. And the only people that actually like survived shit like that was maybe Kevin Nash because he was boys with Triple H, but Hogan, Scott Hall didn't survive it. That might have been for his drinking problem, but you had to be on the level of Goldberg or Hogan, maybe Sting to survive shit like that from WWE when they acquired WCW.
I feel like those three guys, they wouldn't be able to do anything, even if they wanted to. They were so over.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, you had to be on that level for them to not disrespect.
Right.
Because to be honest with you, I don't see Goldberg going, "Oh yeah, you could fuck me up in a grocery store and pour milk all over me." Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't.
No, he was way too into his character, and that it's an unstoppable character. I think, like you said, like when you think about it, yeah, like, but man, if you had like Sting a part of that invasion, we didn't have like the Ravens flock, we didn't have, like the DDP, like we know DDP, like it's like this guru thing. It's like, no, let him be DDP. Yeah. That would have been a way more interesting. You had all these B players for the WCW team, and
because even Scott Steiner, when he came, it was after the invasion and shit.
Right.
So it's like you bring your people in there, the top guys versus the top guys. It's like, okay, now we're talking.
Right.
Because if you think about it, WCW's top guys were The Big Show, Kurt Angle, The Rock, Austin. Like, people that weren't even in WCW when they bought them. They were WWE guys. That's why I was saying it was so nice to see the NXT showdown where we finally got to see NXT versus NXT. And they just said, "Oh, you're on the TNA side," because that's what the fuck it was.
Right.
It was a bunch of former NXT wrestlers now in TNA wrestling. NXT wrestlers. Speaking of NXT, you want to go down the card for Halloween?
Wait. I was gonna say that shit reminds me. I was gonna disagree with y'all.
Okay.
Think about it. I'm gonna give you two examples.
Okay.
Imagine me and Toe. We run this podcast, wrestling podcast. We go and buy another wrestling podcast with two guys that are entertaining. You telling me you're gonna put them right under you, Toe, where they can become more famous and more interesting than you, over you that's been streaming for so long? I'll give you another example. I've been working at UPS for 22 years. UPS goes and buys FedEx, and they bring in these new drivers that only been working for 5 years, and they say, "Show, we're gonna give your route to another driver that's younger and quicker." I'm gonna be you out your fucking mind. I've been here for 22 years. This is my title. I'm not buying another company to bring their best wrestlers to look better than my wrestlers that's been working here for 30 years. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay, so the WWE was formed. The WWF was bought by Vince McMahon Jr. It turned to WWF. Vince McMahon acquired a lot of the talent from the territories.
Right.
Every single one of those talented wrestlers on paper were better than Hulk Hogan. Did they take Hulk Hogan's job? They just made the WWE a lot of money, didn't they? So now your question, if we were successful and we wanted to expand and we bought another wrestling podcast, I want the best guys on that show on here. Why? Obviously, you're not better than me because we beat you. But if I see something in you that you can mesh well with us, you're going to make our show better. And also with better viewpoints here, it makes us better. So if you had Sting, the NWO, Diamond Dallas Page, Macho Man, all of them came to WWE, and they were wrestling The Rock and Stone Cold and all those people, a lot of people would watch a match between Stone Cold and Goldberg. A lot of people would watch a match between the DX and the NWO. Sting versus Undertaker, especially around that time.
Right.
I agree.
See now the rest is there might have been on some we don't need other people to take our jobs, but when they were making money hand over fist,
right,
ain't nobody was complaining.
That, and to kind of couple what you're saying, like, so they also had multiple shows.
Yes.
So there was enough spots for everybody.
Yeah.
So and then like we say on this show all the time, like, okay, when you're given the chance, then it's up to you to run with the ball. Like, so, you know, like we kind of, because it's a double-edged sword when you hear about like folks that they're like, oh, this guy, they didn't give this guy a chance, or this guy, they're not using him to his potential. And I'm like, okay, there's some folks I'm like, no, that's what he has. Like they did. He went up there and that's his potential, is what you saw. That's it. He just doesn't have what you think he has. So and then that's where, so in this, at that point, it's like it is apples and oranges for what you're saying, Show, because there's, to go with your analogy, there would be multiple routes. So now we can go more, like, so UPS would be like, okay, now we can make more deliveries. Like, you're going to keep your route. Now, now you don't have to do like now you don't have to do double the route now, like on during Christmas or whatever. Yeah. Okay. So now we got more routes to go. Like, now people are going to be able to get their packages a day before we thought we could do it before.
Yeah. Because sorry to cut you off, DJ, but like your analogy would be more like if they closed the UPS store and all those people from that UPS store came to your store now. Like if they canceled SmackDown and all the talent went to Raw now, it's like, well, we ain't got that many spots.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Different. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, DJ.
I was gonna say maybe I gave a wrong analogy, but I think wrestlers think differently. Because when we interviewed Buff Bagwell, he mentioned that he told what's his name, the owner, Eric Bischoff. He said, "You keep bringing people from WWE here, and you're making us put them over." So he wasn't okay with, like, I don't think the guys in WWE would be okay. They're not okay putting their own guys over. Well, fucking Steve Austin left with his ball. I'm out.
Well,
you imagine Austin, I need you to put Goldberg over.
Well, the thing is, though, what Buff Bagwell was saying is, like, what you're doing is you're bringing everybody from WWE over, and we're losing to them. You're basically saying the WWE talent's better than WCW.
Exactly.
Where in a situation where there's an invasion, people got to lose.
It's going to be 50-50 booking.
Yeah, you got to lose for somebody to look strong at one point.
Right. It's going to be 50-50 booking on something like that.
Because look at Ruby Soho. She all that hype to go to AEW, and then the minute she gets there, she loses.
And you can name others.
Yeah. It's just because every time Ruby Soho came back, she lost. I've never seen somebody.
How's Jack Swagger doing?
Yeah. Apparently, he's doing good with his trucking company.
Because I'll never forget that first pay-per-view, and I'm supposed to do cartwheels that Jack Swagger showed up. I'm like, what? Okay. And that's exactly what it was his whole time at AEW.
Word. That's true, Boris, but also, like, at the time, the WWE wasn't trying to outpay fucking TBS. TBS paid a lot of money to those wrestlers to stay home. And the WWE's like, we're not, it was like, we're not paying you what they paid you. We're going to renegotiate your contract. And if you don't want to get paid millions of dollars to stay home, but you'd rather get paid $50,000 to wrestle for us, and sign this contract. It was no, we'll give you the $100 million. It was either you got rid of the $100 million and wrestle for us, or you waited until your contract is over and we'll think about it.
Bro, they basically paid you to stay home. What WWE would have paid you for 10 years. You bugging.
That's why Kevin Nash was like, shit, I wasn't going back. Not when I was getting paid to sit on my ass.
Mm-mm.
You know how many wrestlers would kill for that? Guarantee money?
I can heal up and
yeah.
That probably bought him some more years. Like
Word.
sitting down for a minute.
Word. Shit. But you know, this is the thing is like you bought the company just to kill it. And like TNA, you're doing these team ups, but there's no real like game plan for this. You bought WCW for what? Because in all honesty, you could have had a story, or you could have had somewhere it's like, okay, it's under Shane McMahon's control. He has TV on USA.
That's what
you know,
that's what I thought they were gonna do.
Let's put WCW there because it's still a WWE product.
Right.
Let's call it WCW, like SmackDown and Raw.
Yep.
You put that shit there, you do that thing, and then eventually you start the whole. Oh, we need like we just as good as these motherfuckers, and then you do an invasion that way.
Right. And I think you would have gotten more of, like you said, I think you would have got more of those wrestlers that had those kinds of contracts. I think they would have been more inclined because it's like, okay, we get to kind of still do our thing. It's going to have better production. So I think that would have been more appealing to those guys at that. Like you said, they probably still would have sat for a year or so. Like, wait, let me collect this for a minute and let my back heal for a year, and then let's go. Yeah, then I'll show up on WCW. And then, like you said, and then now that's a Survivor Series story every year.
And WCW could have been your fucking developmental. Like you could like a lot of the people that WWE got was from WCW. The Radicals, Eddie Guerrero and Benoit was from WCW.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like Booker T was from WCW. These are legends. These are Hall of Famers in the WWE.
Right.
And they came from WCW. Rey Mysterio came from WCW.
Right.
The logistics of ECW, all that bullshit. I'm just saying.
Jericho.
He's a WCW star. Jericho. Your first Universal Champion was WCW. You could have had people that you like, yo, they don't fit the WWE mold, but we like them. Throw them in WCW.
Yep.
What's so wrong with that? Imagine Ric Flair now comes back to WCW. The NWO comes back to WCW.
You keep the lineage of that title.
Yeah.
And those titles, so now those sets of titles still keep their lineage. You can keep their pay-per-views.
You can even do something where it's like, yo, The Rock versus Triple H, loser leaves town. Triple H loses. He's in WCW now.
Right.
And you're like, oh shit, Triple H went to WCW. You're forgetting that WWE owns WCW. This is just a fucking show, but because it's two separate entities, boom. You could have put on double the amount of pay-per-views with WCW and WWE, and people would have bought both of them.
Yep.
Shit, with the WWE network coming soon, imagine you have on the network WCW, ECW, WWE.
Now you could have had 2 double nights of fucking WrestleMania. WCW, WWE.
Starrcade and WrestleMania.
I'm about to say, yeah, you call it Starrcade and WrestleMania. Yep.
But it's the foresight for it isn't there because in all honesty, I'm doing this, but the main show is WWE.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing nothing for like at one point TNT was like, yo, we could make these shows because WCW is so profitable.
Mm-hmm.
They took the profits from WCW to make their own networking. Shit. Fuck around and you would have hired Eric Bischoff again for WCW?
Yep. Yep. Have a 4-man NWO and that's it. Like no, you know.
Yep. And all those ECW guys would have fit in WCW.
Absolutely.
The problem is that they would have had to restrain themselves from producing WCW like they produced WWE.
Well, now like I said, I think the production would have been better. I think so now, like you get, what's his name out of there? The guy that was
Russo?
the writer. Yeah.
Vince Russo, yeah.
Yeah, you're gone. And he's just goofy. Like I think his writing is too goofy, and that's the problem with him. And he thought that it was cute, and it's like, it's like, no, you just happen to be on your writing happened to be on the hottest show when he was on Raw, like when he was in WWE, and so when you think of the storylines that he actually wrote, it's like, okay, you did the corny stuff in the middle of when we wanted to, when we was waiting for the main storylines. So like, sit down, dude, sit down. So yeah, I would have got him out of there, get Freddie Prinze Jr. and all them, hey, okay, give this show some help. And like you said, and then have it where this is WC, blinders on. This is WCW, have the WCW watermark and everything when it goes off air and all that. Like there should be no mention that WWE even exists.
Yep.
And then that would have.
Yeah, it would have sold it, especially if you would have saw that invasion angle. It would have been like Scott Hall and Kevin Nash all over again.
Right. In fact, what you do is, so the invasion angle is like it leads to Survivor Series. And the Survivor Series match is that, okay, we're going to have 4 WCW guys against 4 WWE guys for the life of WCW. Like, if we win this, this is it. You get to let us be a company by ourselves. No, for the storyline, Vince McMahon can't interfere. Nothing. You guys over here and we're over here. And if then you win, then you win. Then okay, now you got us. We're just WWE.
Yeah, and then you got the rematch at War Games. And if you can fuck around and do something crazy. World War III. You can have 30 men from WWE in one ring, 30 men from WCW in another ring, 30 men from ECW in another ring. The winner from all 3 of those battle royals, triple threat match, winner takes all.
Yeah, I remember World War III.
They had so much shit. Like there was so much things you can do.
What they did with T-Mobile and Sprint. I don't hear no mention of Sprint being owned by T-Mobile no more. The first merger, yeah, but I don't feel like T-Mobile's like Boost Mobile too. Like they all 3 different companies. They all owned by T-Mobile, I think.
Well, Sprint was fully taken over by T-Mobile.
Yeah. So instead of doing what WWE did, where you take all their phones and throw away all of them and keep 2, keep the store running like Sprint. It's a regular store. You'll forget eventually that I own it. And you'll keep buying from them and from me. Now we got 2 stores.
Like you said, like Boosts are still out there, like you're saying, and yeah, they're a T-Mobile store, but they just have Boost on the door. That's all. And the Boost pricing.
Yeah. All right, so let's get to Halloween Havoc.
Here we
go.
There's
6 matches.
Okay.
Have you been watching NXT? DJ, no.
I catch it every other week, basically. It always ends up being every other week for some reason. But yeah,
I see a little bit of the highlights here and there, but I'm not fully on it.
Mm-hmm.
But so one of the matches is Javon Evans and Leon Slater versus Mr. Iguana and La Parka.
Damn. Okay. Just for the hype, like the hype that they've been giving these guys, I gotta go with Mr. Iguana. Like, I mean, every show that Mr. Iguana's on, they put the camera on him, and he's so it's like, okay, let's see it now. Like, so I just for that, I gotta go with that tactic.
Yeah, I agree with you. Because I mean, you got two guys charisma out the ass,
right?
Why not? Who you got, show?
I'm with y'all. I'm picking Mr. Iguana.
All right. So the NXT North American Championship.
All right.
So Rika's hurt. So Zara, her friend with the face paint, is going to defend the North American Championship against Blake Monroe.
Wait a minute. Did it not make that wrestler?
No, you made Bailey Monroe.
Okay, my bad.
No, but yeah, Blake Monroe is the woman that was in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
What was her name? AEW?
Damn, I forgot. And that's good that I forgot. Yeah. Like, so,
yeah.
And yeah, I'm going with Monroe. Just for like, so that's gonna make that's gonna be even good for the story. Like that, okay, her friend loses the title. So Soul Rika's gonna be like, okay, I never lost, you know, so I get to go beat her. You know, and then hey, how you lose my title? Like so you know, so that it's gonna make a great story that Monroe wins this thing.
Oh yeah, I agree with that because it could also push Zara to be like, no, I gotta win this title back for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then she's the North American champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I dig it.
I mean, it makes young me would have been good. Like old me, it makes it too obvious. Your friend just got hurt. She's the champion. We ain't just gonna give it
I feel like he's gonna agree with us by disagreeing.
Oh, he's going into
it's
an area.
It's 3 CP show. You froze there, show. All right, I see you now moving, but you froze. You froze at the point of we ain't just going. Action.
Oh, and there it
is. Joe Rage quits again.
Yeah.
All right, so when he comes back, we'll get his the next match is the NXT Tag Team Broken Rules Championship match.
Okay.
It's the Hardys versus Dark State.
All right. That is an interesting match. And I'm guessing this is going to be I'm guessing this is a hardcore, no disqualification, whatever you want to call it, no rules match is what this means.
This is we can't put on a regular match, so we need a ladder here somewhere.
Well, and they said broken, so does that mean is it going to be cinematic? Because most of the broken stuff, most of the broken stuff was cinematic stuff, which was good. Like I love the broken stuff. If it is a cinematic match, I'm going with the Hardys. If it's an actual match in the arena, I'm going with the other team.
Dark State.
Yeah, Dark State.
Yeah, I'll go with the Hardys because I don't see Dark State. I don't see the appeal in them yet.
Mm-hmm.
I just see a bunch of people out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see a faction. I just see, I work for the NXT. I'm out here now. You know what I'm saying? We all wear black pants. We're all together.
We're all wearing black pants.
You know? Like,
see,
I don't
together.
Yeah, I don't see it. To me, I don't see it. So I'm gonna go with the Hardys.
All right.
And all right, the next match is the North American Men's Championship Day of the Dead match.
Okay.
Ethan Page versus Elijo de Dr. Wagner Jr.
it being called the Day of the Dead match is making me go with El Hijo.
Yeah, but I mean, doesn't Ethan Page have his group?
He does,
which is weird because I don't know who's with.
Well, that and like so, I'm guessing like when these matches start, they're gonna have like that list of stuff of the stipulations of the stipulations in this match. We're gonna have zombies like we had, or like what's gonna happen is
spirits and shit.
Somebody gonna start singing "I Remember You." Like what happened? So.
El Hijo's dead uncle's just gonna sit in the corner.
As he's drinking, just turning up and like, what am I watching here? So, yeah,
that would be hilarious.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck is this? A dead man just caused Ethan Page,
and he just threw a tequila bottle at him. So, like, I don't know whether that's racist or funny.
Right? Shit. That worm better be safe. Go Peter on you.
Jesus Christ. So say I'm going LEO just for the sake.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Ethan Page because I don't think NXT likes other people winning their matches.
You're probably right. It'd just be fun if it happens.
Oh yeah. And then the next match is NXT Women's Championship match.
Okay.
Jason Jane versus Tatum Paxley.
I'm not even. Let's see.
Yeah, that's why we rarely do NXT like that because it's.
Well, okay, because I've watched both women, and I guess when it like Stephanie's a hard act to follow, I guess is what I'll say here.
Yeah.
And then this is where I think you like. So this is where you just go like sometimes the obvious is what you do. Like so, I think Miss Parker like this should be Miss Parker and somebody.
Yeah.
So just like, come on, she was the next best wrestler. Put her in there. Like you guys are trying, like, I feel like Sean here is trying to showcase these two women, which is, hey, that's kind of his job. But at the same time, again, the world title. So I don't need the world, like I'm just really an advocate of I don't need the world title to be a participation trophy. Like that really bothers me. Like right now with Chris Statlander, I think she got it as a participation trophy. That's just me.
Yeah.
So, and then this is where we are with, I think for real, these two women, I'm not saying they suck. I'm just saying world title. So both of them walk down the street right now, the test, you're not going to know who either one of these women, they can just walk down the street without bodyguards or anything. Nobody's going to know who they are.
No, it's true.
So, I'm just gonna go to Champ retains in this.
Yeah, I want to go with Tatum Paxley, but for some reason, it always seems like the new contender can't win the title the first try.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll go with Jason Jane. Also, and then the last match of the night, the NXT World Championship, Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints.
I think I'm gonna go Pretty Ricky.
I am also because he beat Obafemi.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm thinking Trick Williams is starting to reach the end of his rope in NXT.
I think it's about time. Yep. Now, explain. Somebody help me out. So again, I've been looking at posts about people saying who their overrated people are. Yeah, Ricky keeps coming up. Somebody explain that to me. How is Ricky overrated?
Oh, because apparently he's Cody's friend. That's where he's getting the hate.
But what's he doing? I don't care who's friends with who. What happens when they're in the ring? So this is what I mean by you guys watch too much stuff of what goes on in the back instead of watching what happens when the bell rings. What happens? Like then what happens, right? So this is so I don't care who he's friends with. I really don't. Like it doesn't matter. Like that's not going to matter when they're in the ring. So Ricky Starks when he's in the ring you're gonna watch. He's interesting to watch. That's all. Like that's the name of the game. Can you make me watch this? And that's what he does. What does it matter who's he's friends with? Y'all got to stop this. Y'all really got to, like, this is what some of y'all need to put the dirt sheets down and just watch the show because you can't handle it.
Yeah. No, it's true. Because I see that. I see that shit also because it's like, you're the same motherfucker that cheered when he showed up. But like, why all of a sudden now he's friends with Cody? He's becoming the NXT champion. Like, bro, if he was friends with Cody, he would have been on SmackDown already.
And he's been there. He's been in NXT. How long you want him to be in NXT before he wins?
Yeah, like hello.
He's put people over. Yeah, he hasn't won every single match. He hasn't.
Did we not see him do that shit with MJF? Like, come on, we know what this guy's fucking capable of doing.
He promoted himself like after he promoted with Edge. Like that's what got kicked out because he was too real with Edge in a promo. It's like, what is your old WWE ass doing here? And we already know what's gonna we already know what's gonna happen. You're the new WWE guy, so you gotta win.
Word.
And they got mad at him for saying that.
Shit, that's why I don't like listening to other people talk. Because to me, it's like, yo, you're cheering for who they tell you to.
And then again, dirt sheet people, like this is what I think the same thing has happened to movies. Like people listen to too much dirt sheet about movies. And then, this movie has to be bad because they had to I've heard, like, evidently they've had to rewrite stuff so many times. I'm like, do you guys know how movies work? Like that. Yeah. The original script is never what you see on the screen ever. Things have been reshot all the time. Like that's the business. That's what happens.
Word.
What are you talking about? Go sit down. And then you see people watch the movie 3 years later. Oh, you know what? That movie wasn't that bad. Sit down. Damn. Stop reading stuff online and believing it.
You came here to hate this motherfucker. That's why it didn't work when he first came.
Jesus. You don't know nothing. You don't know, like when Sasha Banks is going off on that guy. I agreed with her. Were you there? If you weren't there, you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. The stuff you read is for it's for engagement. They want you to click on it. If you still believe anything that comes from the Wrestling Observer, so you must still believe in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny.
Lord.
How many times do they need to be wrong? Like dead wrong. I've seen them be dead wrong a bunch of times. Like I'm tired. Like according to the Wrestling Observer, now already like, okay, this is probably it's bullshit. Like right off the bat, like
yeah, because everybody it's more romanticized because Sasha Banks left because of this. It's like, oh, she hates Vince. Why? It's like, no,
nope.
She went on vacation. That's why she's not on the show right now. She went on vacation. It's like
the second she gets tired of doing all of the second she gets tired of doing stuff over there, she's gonna be right back. And they're gonna take her back, and we're gonna be right back.
Yeah, she's building up her resume right now.
Right.
Just to be honest with you, the 12 belts and 11 belts and all that really doesn't mean nothing. But to her, it means something. So she's accomplishing one of her dreams. Go do your thing,
yep.
And when you're ready to make some money,
right?
Well, I can't even say ready to make some money because she's making pretty good money in AEW. But you know, when you're ready to make some history,
right?
You know, it's boom. You already got Stephanie McCoy and Sasha Banks before, or Mercedes Moné before, so boom. You know, but yeah, it's that whole shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that when I first saw that thing, were you there? I was like, yo, you're acting like a little brat. But then I watched the whole thing again. I'm like, okay, I get it, but still, like, anybody would want to know. It's like, yo, is it true that you did this and this and this? But and then you just go snap at me. It's like, wait a minute.
Well, the problem I had, the reason why, like, yeah, she did it kind of bratish, but see, if he asked the question the way you just did, I don't think she would have snapped. Yeah. He was saying it like it was a fact. I read this online and it's a fact. That's the way he was presenting it to her.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, she's like, wait, you weren't fucking there. And you're trying to present this to me like it's a fact. So that's why she went off. Like, wait, you don't know nothing. You know, you're a mark. You know nothing. You read something online somewhere. And here I am. I'm the person. And I'm telling you, you're wrong. And he's like, no. And it's a fact. That's why she went off. See, if she did it like if you did it like you did, that would have been way different. If he, you know, I heard this. I want to, you know, what's the real story? And then she probably would have gave you bits and pieces. Like, you know, nobody's going to tell you all of it, but
yeah, she probably was like, nah, that's not the real reason.
Yeah,
but wait until I go on the podcast and talk about it. Yeah, you know.
Right. But not this. Oh no, I know that this is. No, you don't. So yeah, that dude needed to sit the hell down. So just like the people, please, like anybody listening to us, do not go up to wrestlers at airports with like a board of stuff for people to sign for your to sell on eBay. Go get a job.
Or not for nothing. Kevin Owens like, I'll take a picture with you. Like, I'm all get the picture. Let me get the picture. I'd rather a picture than a signature. It's like at least I can look at the picture. Like, look, I met Kevin Owens. I get a signature. Like, and I need a letter of authenticity and all the other shit. You know,
you got to go to the guy from the shop to the signature guy on.
Yeah, because it's just gonna say Kevin Owens on it.
Right.
Like, I got Mercedes Martinez right there.
Right.
And it says 2 toe tags with a smiley face with his tongue out because she was giving me shit. There's like, I was like, oh, I'm toe tags, and she goes, toe tags, toe tags. Like, she was giving me shit for it, so that's why she put that there with her signature.
Right. Oh yeah, Thunder Roaster wrote me a whole note on my. So I was like, oh, I'm never selling this damn.
Yeah, you know.
She wrote me a whole note on my figure. DJ. I was like, yep, you'll never see this figure on eBay, man. Word.
Just like my man Bruce Leroy. It says Vince keep glowing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Which, by the way, we went to go see the 40th anniversary.
How was that?
Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Yo, there was some parts that I've never seen before. It was a little bit like, you know, when they enter the movie theater and they're doing the clapping. Somebody in the movie goes, "You patty cake clapping motherfuckers," and I'm like, wait, I ain't never heard that shit before.
See, now you got the theater sound, So,
and when he's holding Shonuf's hand, you know how he goes, "Let me go." He was like, "Let me go, come on, motherfucker, let me go." And I was like, "What? He ain't never called him a motherfucker before. Wait a minute." He's like, "Well, we got some shit here. This is some." I was like, "Oh, this is nice." And then you got half the movie theater reciting the lines. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Yes. Like I said, the rooftop when we go, or in the park, everybody does the show. Like we are the show enough entourage. Am I the meanest? Show enough. Everybody in the like, so it's, oh my god, yeah. No, that is, if you haven't done it, folks, you need to go. Like, while it's on a you got to see it on a big screen. Like,
oh yeah,
I know you've seen it on at your house or whatever. It's a big screen movie that was very, like, it's a cult classic, you know, trust me. At the very least, you're going to get a good laugh out of it. like you do with most cult classics. Like they like that's what makes it a
Word.
classic. It's like you don't take it that seriously. You just like the characters, you like the lines in it. You know, you like seeing this teenage kid going after this grown woman and getting like really mad about it.
Get your hands off my woman. I feel him though, because not for nothing. When I was younger, shit, Trish Stratus was mine. You feel me? Shit. I'd have went straight up to her husband. Get your hands off my woman.
Yeah, no, I was like Prince got some. I guess I got the same. You know, me and Prince have the same thing because it's like you know, Vanity for Last Dragon and Apollonia, and they were both interchangeable. Like they were. So it was really the Vanity 6, and then she just didn't want it for whatever reason. She didn't want to do Purple Rain. That's when it became Apollonia. So, but when you listen to those songs, like if you haven't if you have trouble finding the songs, it's because it's actually the Vanity 6 that sings those songs.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Shit. You know, I didn't realize that she died in 2016.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, after Action Jackson, she didn't really do much.
No. No, unfortunately, cocaine's a hell of a drug. Then she ended up, you know, I think at the end though, she, you know, born again Christian, I believe. And then once she became a born again Christian, okay, now she doesn't want to. There's roles and stuff she didn't want to do anymore. So that's part of the reason why you didn't see her after that.
Because I was like, we were all watching The Last Dragon, and she going after Leroy. Is like, bitch, you would have came after me like that, you'd have been pregnant. Yeah, you fuck around, find out. Yeah.
You gotta take me some moves.
Word. That part just never say never. An elevator door. I'm like, shit, not to you, baby.
Once you there. You can't
get it up anymore.
It's got the shirt on now.
Yeah, man. Fucking classic, bro.
You got that glow.
Word. These motherfuckers don't understand about that glow. Shit.
You are the last dragon.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they need a backstory for Show Enough.
It'd be fun, man. It'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, take some liberties with it. Get you know, he was a good guy.
You know what? Get Denzel Washington's son.
I could see,
to be the younger Show Enough.
Yeah. The only problem is he ain't got the height, but I mean, at this point.
Oh, you can do anything with that, yeah. And because that man was like, he was what, 6'4", so it's hard to find guys that tall, like, you know, in that stat, like because he was in good shape too.
Yeah.
So that's tough, but like you can play around with that.
Word.
We had
those big ass.
We had grown Henry hobbits. We can
word. The fucking parachute pants on them with some stilts and the football pads. You be all right.
Yeah. Or just, you know, like there's ways you can shoot. Like, I mean, you know, Tom Cruise is, you know, 4'11". And somehow in every scene he's the same height as everybody. So
yeah, he's Reacher, who's 6'5", 252 pounds. Shit.
All right, I got kicked out of a scene because, like, when I was doing extra work because Tom Cruise was in it, and I was
Tom Cruise like, yo, you ready? Get out.
No, it was like so I show up, and so. Like, just to give you guys some context here. So when I was in junior college, one of my part-time jobs was I did extra work. And so they called me in. So you got to go in early in the morning, do all this makeup, get in costume. And then so we're setting up for the scene. And I'm just a goon. Like him and Tom Cruise is like the boss is him and Tom Cruise is having a conversation. I'm just standing there just to just to be a dude that looks like to show that this guy has people around him. And so they go action. They have the whole conversation. Cut. And then the director, like, he's just looking at us. And then he walks up to Tom. And then they say something. Then he walked up to me. He's like, "Yeah, you're just too tall for the scene. You just like you basically take like, so every time we go wide, you take like you're the point of attention. So I can't have you in the scene. We're gonna pay you for the day. You did nothing. You didn't do nothing wrong. None of that. Like, just, we're sorry. Help yourself to catering. You can watch the rest of the shoot if you want to for today. But yeah, I can't have you in the scene." And then Tom Cruise came up to, "Oh man, I'm sorry, but hey, thanks for coming out." And I, shook his hand. He's a little man with a big head is what Tom Cruise is. Shit. Yeah, he's a little man with a big head. Which a lot of when you think of a lot of actors and TV personalities, they're short people with big faces when you see them. So, so that was that. That's how that happened. And so yeah, I stayed and had some prosciutto and and cheese.
You leaving with something?
Yeah. got my check and
that's it. Yeah. I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. I'm about to get me some extra work.
If you can get it, it's really fun.
I'll be Hector. I'll take over Hector for the other guy.
Yes. I'm like, how's this man keep getting, like, it used to piss me off back. I'm like, how's he keeping? I can do that. I can do exactly what he's doing. All right, y'all, we playing for, you got a pig slip or money?
Yo, Jose stole your car.
Yeah. Man, Lonzo, I don't even shake his hand.
Shit. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we stood over extra for y'all motherfuckers. That's how much fun facts y'all got today.
Fun facts.
Bird. It's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody. DJ, appreciate you coming by, bro.
Oh, yeah.